Welfare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me.
Hey now, what's up everybody? Meerkat's getting in a second. Hope you're doing well out there today on this edition of That Being Said. Meerkat, business style Meerkat.
Welcome
hello.
everybody.
Go ahead.
Welcome. Let's get the news out of the way. As you can see, it's me and ALT now.
Yep.
We were planning on having an episode yesterday, but instead the three of us jumped on a call. We had a perfectly normal civil conversation about the future of the show.
Yep.
And we've all agreed to continue without Steve as a part of the show. And that's that's kind of it. Everything else is going to be pretty much the same.
Yes, it's not like we haven't done the show with two people before, and obviously Steve could always, obviously Sam could come in whenever he would like. Real quick, one thing I do want to say is the timeline of this, because some people seem to think like it was we're waiting to decide style of thing, which wasn't the case. I want to go through that real quick. So I did a kick stream, and someone said something in that chat about what Steve had done on Twitter, and me and Meerkat both have not. We mute Steve on Twitter just because I mute everybody about politics on Twitter. I don't know about you, Meerkat, but it's an instant mute. Even Steve was muted by me. So then that night I looked at it and saw, and then I looked at and I talked to Meerkat that day. I said, well, let's talk about it. We talked in the morning. Yesterday's show was delayed because we were talking to Steve at that time. That's why it was delayed, guys. And we made the decision then. And then one thing I did want to do was a hyper-fixated, press conference. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure we do this, and then we have a real show right after it because that's how I want to do it, because this show is very important. I want this show to be not a real world style thing. We talk about very stupid shit on the show, and I want to keep it that way. Real shit, I want to stay out of the show. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, Meerkat, anything else you want to add?
We've always been committed to just being entertainment.
Yes.
And that's That's what people show up for. So let's just do that.
And a lot of the internet is pretty much unusable right now, and Kick Chat and our chat might be right now as well today. But we're to get it out of your system now, and then we'll go back to normal operating procedures.
No, go
after
ahead.
that.
That's perfectly normal. It's a controversial thing. We're removing one of the hosts that came from the beginning.
Definitely.
Because he talks about politics and his political views, which is a controversial thing. I get it.
Yes.
And I get it's a fucking podcast about Dark Side Phil. Nobody wants this fucking shit here.
Yes. So there we go. Are we ready, Meerkat? Anything else you want to add to that?
That's pretty much it, I think. Let's just get back to the normal shit.
Yes, and this is one of the toughest jobs of a broadcaster now is when the mood has changed and we got to get it right back in the right mood. But here's what I'm thinking of. Here's a broadcasting trick, everybody. Think of one person and broadcast to them. So I'm going to go to think about the person that's skipping that chapter and getting right into it. And we're going to start with a normal fucking show. All right? So we're going to start.
But it is fucking normal. That's the thing. I want everybody to know that we had a very civil, mature conversation and we're on good terms. And we communicated like normal people and there was no fucking drama at all.
Exactly.
So like I'm happy. If we had to get into some kind of fucking drama, I would like it to be resolved in this way.
Yep.
Instead of fucking snake innings and people making streams about each other, calling each other slurs.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
So, big ups to Spec for the cool. And anyways, yeah. So, obviously, we're going to try to move on here. It might be different. Egg Salad on Toast said big ups, but let's get to it, okay? So, this week was the week of a new system for DSP, but to get to that new system we got to start at the beginning. So I will go first to one Fill in the Wild I have to start with because it's so fucking good. Here we go for you. And this one blew me the fuck away. So watch this. This is a 5-year-old video. Oh, I'm not showing you. This is a 5-year-old video, okay? Watch what someone does here. It's amazing.
Right on top of me. Not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen. You go. Fuck you! Fuck it!
Ready? Did you see it?
All right. Yeah, that was a nice one.
That's amazing. Boom.
Fuck it!
Boom. Amazing. Anyways, okay, let's get to it. So what I think, oh God, I don't want to show that. That is the new thumbnail, by the way, for the new menu, DSP Tries It, that's out there. So there we go. I think how this whole goals thing started was spawned last week when someone offers DSP an idea and he kind of runs with it more than you think. So I want to show you this clip here.
Please support it. Let's get to $50 of support, okay? Here we go. I received a $2 tip. I saw a streamer that does sports commentary do donations for which game he would do next. Could be an idea for the podcast when we're trying to figure out the next gameplay on the schedule. What do you mean? Like they take in donations towards a game?
Yep.
Like that's confusing. How would that even work? Oh, no, that is
but
true.
He's done that before.
He has done that before, but now he's thinking about it.
We were looking for indie games.
But he did it in a significantly worse way, where he made people give him like gift cards of stuff or just straight up buy the game for him.
Yes, he has done that before. Right. So then the next day, though, remember this was a stream from 2 weeks ago, so I just want to show it real quick. He toyed with the idea of doing that.
And it was intriguing. Here's what they said. They said, are you aware that there are other content creators? Here's what they do. If they're indecisive about what to do on a stream, they'll actually throw it to the audience. But what they'll do, listen to this.
Oh, please.
They'll say, hey, here's what we do. Today, if you want this game, support the stream. And in your support, in the message, tell me what game you want. So let's say, for example...
So, and then he runs with it, okay? So that's just I think that's what got to us to this new point that we're going to get to.
This doesn't make any sense. Because you're going to give him money to play a game, and then he's going to start a playthrough, and then you need to constantly keep hitting the goal so you can keep playing the game. It's like you have a subscription to him playing the game.
Now, this was all because of the goals have not been coming as regularly as they once did. That's what really started this panic. And now, to get into the rollover system, we're going to start with this is what started this is the end of a stream that was the 4th straight miss. Okay, 4th straight goal miss, and things are obviously going bad for Piggy at this point.
I had like 2 more hours to play, sure. I have to get out here as soon as possible. So, but all right. And once again, guys, sadly, we just didn't hit the goal. We're close again. 123. Do you realize this is 4 streams in a row? It's been like this. I'm serious. Every stream, we make $100 or more, and then we stall right before. It's like $20 to hit the goal. So if this is the case, we're just never gonna do DSP tries.
Oh shit!
It's now been 4 straight streams where we stall at like 120 something.
So he's pissed.
Is there no one out there who wants us to hit our goals this week? And can say, hey, here's a few subs, here's a tip. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm playing the new games, right? I'm giving you what you want. This is what people said that they wanted. All the new games. We're tired of you playing old games. So now I'm playing Chronos. We're going to be playing
you guys
Silk
aren't paying
Song
enough.
tomorrow. We're going to be doing all the things that people want. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell you guys. I tried my best today, really. You know, I did a long, entertaining podcast.
Did you?
All right.
That's what we do. We did a long, entertaining podcast.
Yeah, we already did that.
Next.
And, you know, again, the thing is, here's the thing. This is not horrible. It's not like, oh, wow, Phil did horrible today and he's ungrateful. It's not. Thank you. This was a good day. The support is good.
Oh, thank you.
Good. Dude, $123.
Well, you can't call him ungrateful. He just said thank you, which is a thing that humans say to express gratitude. Obviously, he is grateful.
Oh, thank you.
It's great. But the thing is, we're just not hitting the goal, and it's by a narrow amount.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
It's not like we're off by so much, so I'm still good, but I can't believe that we're not hitting the goal when we're that short.
All right, buddy.
Yes, I got this is Dominic is saying it was from him. A $50 tip from
Okay, so then he got the $50 to hit the goal, okay? Now we get into the craziest day ever of last week, which starts with Silk Song.
Hold on.
Oh, Suikoden, please, go ahead.
This previous clip, it had nothing to do with the pay me to play a certain video game type of thing. So that just is gone.
Yes.
All right.
Big ups to Mr. Extravagant, who's giving replacement ideas. I vote for Snoop for the replacement, please. We're not taking suggestions right now. We got another one. Nibby says Ingrid for replacement. Yeah, that's fine with us. If you like how we change hosts.
Suggestions, and at the end of the day, we get to decide. So it's always good to have more suggestions.
Yeah, we could have done this lolcow lifestyle, but Deadly Penguin 7 says ignore everything else. Let's get to why can't no one see that? Let's ignore everything else. Let's get to the guy. I agree. That's what we're trying to do here. Amax says can't we all just get along? A good goal, a just goal. Mickey Thor says, now guys, write me the name of the new host you want in your donation, and we will tally up your tip votes. Okay, now that's an idea. We'll vote by how much you donate, Mickey Thor. So that's $4.99 for whoever you want. Salute Your Snort says, greed, envy, wrath, vanity, sloth, gluttony. Phil's only missing one. And there are a lot of new videos there was a new video about the 7 sins and how DSP fits into that. Did you see that one, Meerkat? There's been a lot of new videos coming out.
Yes, we have 3 actually. High-profile videos. Well, high-profile. Well, there's 3 videos from people that don't make videos on DSP but did.
Yeah, here you go.
So
this is a hype thumbnail, though. I like this thumbnail.
And he has graduated from a game journalist to a kick streamer, because this video is called "Kick Streamer is the 7 Deadly Sins."
Yes, and he goes through them. That's a pretty good video for a new viewer of DSP for sure. Big ups to Horse and Pig Tiresome. Big ups. Mr. Gorehouse says, I vote Jade. Okay. Infamous Chaos says, I vote for Meerkat. Manchester United Hour. Could you do that, Meerkat?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, no one can. No one alive can. That's the whole paradox.
Name Taken says, for the goal, what? You don't have one? Unheard of. Yeah, we don't have goals yet. We're going to implement that later. But okay. Manga says, vote for Indrid. Also, Save the Animals. Save the Animals, a GDQ reference there. Big ups, Mangaka. Okay. Let's go. So now we're going to start with the day stream. Remember, we're not hitting goals worth the damn anymore. And now we play Suikoden. I fast forwarded this to the very end of this stream.
Why does partial not go towards the next goal for?
So someone asked about why doesn't partial goal count towards the main goal, okay? Someone asked this during the Suikoden stream, and how does Phil answer this? Why don't you just roll over the goals, man? Seems like it'd be a good idea. Let's go.
DSP tries it. Okay, all right, you gotta think of it this way. The NFL just started, right? So when the Colts are playing, I don't know, the Eagles, right? Having an epic football game.
Epic football game.
Against each other. Let's say the Colts score 21 points and the Eagles score 14 points. So the Eagles lost. On the next game, do the Eagles start with 14 points? No.
No,
'Cause each game is
idiots.
separate. Each stream is separate. It's a goal that's set for each stream, and it's set to 0 after each stream. That's how it works. The goal is to raise a certain amount per stream. If you hit those goals, you get rewarded. If you don't hit the goal, you don't get rewarded. That's how it works.
I can't hear what he's saying. Yeah?
It's a pretty simple concept. This is not a cumulative
Yeah?
running tally of support. It's on each goal, I'd like to hit a certain amount of support. If we do, there's a reward. If not, there's no reward. But, you know, you need to have a little bit of intelligence to understand it, I guess. What is it?
Did you hear that? You have to have a
Yes.
little bit of intelligence to understand that. Keep that in your
Our
mind.
intelligence is definitely about to be tested.
Oh, definitely.
Because soon we're going to contradict this rule and it's going to get interesting.
So, this
Thank you, Crunch. Says my name.
here is the show where this is that same day where he doesn't hit the goal. This is how he ended this stream.
Crunchberry. I also donated the last tip as well. So thank you, Crunchberry.
And by the way, the slideshow has already been running, and he came back to say this. Okay?
What a name, Crunchberry.
Look at the time.
Okay. Well, we still didn't hit it. We're at 94. We still didn't hit the goal. But we did get closer. So, guys, I'm sorry. I really tried. I tried my hardest. I like the game. People did not support enough. I don't know what to say. Okay? All right? I'm sorry. I
But
really
what
gave it
is
as
he
much time as-
trying, though? Like, what is that trying? What is it?
He's trying to make people give him enough money to play Silk Song more. Okay? So
But
he's
he
begging
knows
the
that-
most.
Because that's the third path, and we're going to talk about that later on because there's a huge rant. But the
Yes.
third path was that he just begs for money, and that's him
Yes.
trying. So is that what he means? He just was insistent enough and it didn't work, so he's just disappointed.
Basically, I begged my ass off and you guys didn't pay up, is what he's saying. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's where we're at. And he came
'Cause,
back
like, I didn't
after
see
the
much
slideshow
trying
for
in
this.
that clip.
No, please.
Like playing the video game.
As I possibly could. I really have to get out of here.
Really have to get out of here. Clearly, you're showing that by coming back after
I
the
wanted to get their name on
slideshow.
the leaderboard because they just tipped twice, and it would be pretty messed up to not give them a shout out.
Ah, yes. Did you hear that, Cope? I obviously came back. I wanted to give them on the
On the
leaderboard.
leaderboard because they just tipped twice, and it would be pretty messed up to not give them a shout out.
Right.
I appreciate the $20. Thank you to Crunchberry for that. Okay.
Right, definitely.
Enough with if we hit 100 one more stream. We hit the goal now,
Ooh.
or we don't play the game again. Period.
Whoa! Hang
There's no
on!
negotiation. There's no bullshit. Either contribute now, or we don't see the game again. Too bad. This was laid out ahead of time. None of this nonsense. None of this fucking around. All right? I'm tired of it, quite frankly. I'm tired of people trying to mess around. Oh, yeah, well, I'll wait till the last minute and then I'll... Blah, blah. No. You should have supported, because now what's going to happen is people will complain.
What's gonna happen?
Right. There is absolutely no right whatsoever to complain that we're not playing this game again. I laid down the criteria. No one did it. What do you want me to do? Okay?
That's a very subscribe, donate, and get the fuck out moment right there.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. We're done. So tomorrow, no podcast. Chronos on the first stream. Gears on the late stream. See you tomorrow.
All right.
So embarrassing. Because even he catches up to the fact that some whales wait until the last minute just so they can see, hey, you know what? Maybe today I don't have to give him $50. Maybe somebody else will. But in this case, I guess no one came by.
I think he really hates those people worse than anybody because they are controlling him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whales that wait to the end, he hates them.
That's how they show their power. That's how they use it. And there's this, I guess, like the power dynamic that happens. He recognizes it and he hates that. And it's really annoying.
Yeah, because
he's
likes
supposed to be the king.
Exactly. He likes to be the king of everything, and I'm in control. Detractors don't control me. No one controls me. I'm the man of my own destiny. But really, that's not true, because it depends on about 4 or 5 people that can drop $50 at once a week. You know what I mean? So,
Speaking of which, now that you mention detractors don't control him, I heard a clip of him. I think he was playing Silk Song, but it might have been Gears of War or something, where he said that he doesn't want to play it any further because people are just going to clip farm him.
yes.
I've seen this kind of trend of him trying to sanitize and kind of sabotage his own gameplay so people don't laugh at him, much like he did with This Is How You Don't Plays.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, you just can't stop this, because all you need is a 10-second clip of shitty gameplay and a good reaction, like some good rage and salt, and that's going to do the numbers on Twitter, and he's going to be game journalist again. So really all he's doing is sabotaging his content.
That's really just a let's see. It's really just a missing of not understanding why people think he's entertaining. He thinks that it's like people like to watch him fail, and that's the thing they like the most, right? But it's not. It's all the raging and the random shit he says. So he's trying to, that's why he fucked up the playthrough. You weren't here last week. We watched Metal Gear Solid a lot, and he's literally making it bad on purpose because he thinks that'll make people can't clip it as much. But like, that's not it. They'll always find something to clip, but it's just code, you know. J&J says, please count this towards a fantastic Mr. Sam goal. Okay, so we got, how many goal people have been mentioned now? We got to get a running tally. Snood, Indrid, fantastic Mr. Sam. Let's see, Mr. Ludacris here. Little Green Man said Mr. Ludacris does a new British style host. Our British stock has went down now, so maybe that's a good idea. Jordan Fadeaway says, Mirka, what up? Ben
We're
Simmons.
losing the market. We're losing the Brits.
We're going to lose the
Red
Brits.
Dwarf references.
How about Ben Simmons? Jordan Fadeaway says.
In what context?
I don't know. I think as the new host.
What about
actually.
him? Oh, a new host? I guess. I mean, he'd probably be up for it if we have a couple of million.
Big the Australian, says Crosos. That'll work. Deposit Maker says the criteria is thus: you give me money and I will maybe play it again. Maybe. Want me to stick to my promises? Get it in writing, Dance. And we're literally getting to that point now. We're working towards that point, I promise. All right. So he got pissed at the end of this stream. Then he said this before the daily wrap. So in between this and the daily wrap, he tweeted the following. Very important video. Tonight, Hollow Knight Silk Song sadly did not perform well. However, being that I like it so much, I think it's a potential Game of the Year contender. You can give it a second chance. Watch the daily wrap to find out how. So, shall we hear this new idea? And you're going to love it. Trust me. Here we go.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 9th of September, 2025. To be honest,
I'm going to get to where he starts talking about it.
Why my background is different than how it was for the rest of the day. Basically, end support did as well. We didn't even get halfway to a goal. Now, here's the problem. A lot of people want me to take Soikuden to HD and put it on late streams because we're not getting a lot of attendance and a lot of support for it. I could do that. The problem is if I do that, we're never going to finish it. The game's about another 20
Okay,
hours.
whatever.
But who cares, though?
I know, who cares? I'm skipping
really,
this. It's boring.
It's not about this. It's more about pretending to still care about playthroughs, which it's a lost battle. The people that followed him for the playthroughs now realize that it's just the money that dictates which games get played for how long. And he should just go in some direction instead of trying to be all of this and just failing at all of it at the same time.
And really, it's even his own fans have noticed this. The chats are kind of turning on those ideas, but they don't care in the end because it's just about, the whales in the end. But okay, here we go. Now we're going to talk about how you can help get Silk Song back. Here we go. Remember that we said you have to have intelligence to know about how to not roll over shit? Get ready.
Yes.
In regards to the late stream. Silk Song, the game that everyone yelled at me to play. Remember, I was going to play Metal Gear Solid, and I was going to play Ballad of Gay Tony, and I was going to play Chronos. And everyone yelled at me, how dare I skip Silk Song? Well, to be truthful, I think what's happening is we're getting a contrarian audience of trolls who come to the streams and just say whatever I'm doing is wrong. So if I just
this always happens.
Do something else,
it's just kicklarpers.
They also say that's wrong. So in case in point, originally I wasn't going to play Metal Gear. Everyone yelled at me to play Metal Gear. So I did, and now that we're like more than halfway through the playthrough and about to finish it, basically attendance and support have fallen off, and people aren't caring about it that much.
Come on!
Come saying things like, "You've already played this game twice. Why are you playing it a third time?"
I mean, okay. At a very surface level, if I didn't know this guy, first thing I would think of is maybe you shouldn't treat the people that enjoy your streams as attendants, like we're in a college class or something, and you shouldn't take yourself so seriously. And about the trolls, I know it's making it very difficult for him to know who's a LARPer and who wants which game. And this is the moment where, as a 16 million year content creator that he claims to be, he should be able to just take accountability and pick something and just stick to it and make the content that he actually wants to make. Which I guess is like DSP tries it. But
well, that's what people like. Yeah, definitely. DSP tries it or American Truck Sim. Those two.
Silk Song. I said I wasn't going to play it because we're playing Metal Gear.
There were a lot of good clips on the Truck Sim streams.
Yeah, I think he should just switch that altogether. I mean, for everything. He can drink, he can drive, and just spout shit about how awesome his life is. That'd be pretty hype, man.
Here, everyone yelled at me.
Like real truckers do.
Why are you playing old games? You should be playing the hot new game, Silk Song. So I said to everyone, here's the offer.
Here's the offer, boys. You get nothing.
We will play Silk Song tonight. If this stream gets good engagement, attendance, and support, I will actually make a playthrough of it. But this is the test stream.
We'll bake a playthrough?
And look. That's what the transcript says as well. Look. Why can't I drag shit? Oh my God, I updated OBS and now I can't drag shit into it? This is a nightmare. Is that true? Did something change?
Fucking book smart programmers.
Oh my God, it did too. Fucking bullshit. All right, I'll get it. Hold on, it's worth it. I gotta fix that right away. That's not disaster though, so do not even think about it. Look, here we go. I got it. Boom. Engagement in sport. I will actually bake a playthrough of it. There we go.
Nice.
Let's hear that again.
Engagement, attendance, and support. I will actually bake a playthrough of it. But this is the test stream for it. So here's what happened. Attendance started off decent. Support, we made around $30, and literally no one contributed for an hour. So we're heading into hour 2, and we're at $30 out of the 150 goal. And I said, well, listen, I'm going to make another post to make it clear this is what's going on, so everyone knows, so there's no misconceptions. We need support, and if support doesn't come in, I'm sorry. What are you going to do, right? It is what it is. Let's see what happens. So I posted on X, I posted on my channel, hey, we are playing, but the support's not there yet.
Oh, yeah, he did 3 bank tweets in a row, by the way.
And attendance increased. Why? Because trolls showed up.
Bingo.
Trolls started flooding the channel. So now we had like,
okay, up until now, up until the trolls showed up, I would imagine hearing this speech in like a Netflix boardroom when they're discussing whether or not to renew a show. But I don't think like bottom of the barrel live streamers that have people making fun of them on the internet should take it this seriously and make a big song and dance about it.
Yeah, like the manager of a show, like, all right, no one watched the shows at all, but then guess what? Red Cow viewers showed up because they made fun of it. Now we got to deal with that, you know?
50 viewers on YouTube, over 100 viewers on Kick. Support still didn't come in. It was only like the last half hour that finally some support came.
Oh, God,
and
yes.
By the time that I was ending the stream, we didn't even hit $70. And I'm like, so we made less than I even did on Soy Code N2 earlier today. That's ridiculous. And you think I'm really going to keep playing this? So basically, this is a symptom of every Metroidvania game. People say they want them.
The famous Metroidvania symptom.
Play them, they don't show up, and they don't support. What can I do? Right? I made the criteria clear of how we were going to qualify to keep this in the rotation as a real playthrough.
Got it.
So, I'm turning the stream off, and a couple people contribute. So now we're up to like $90-something of support. I think we ended tonight at 94. And I was like, sorry, not going to make some crazy exception. The rules were what I laid out, and it didn't happen, so what are you going to do? Right? Okay?
Okay.
So now here's the deal.
Listen up, another deal.
I really like Silk Song. I played it tonight, and listen, it caused rage. You'll see if I play. When you watch the video.
So cringe.
It caused rage.
That's good. It caused rage.
Made me get angry.
But I think I have a rage clip.
Oh, please.
It
caused rage. Plebe says TBS transfer window opening is pretty hype. Oh, yeah, the transfer window is now open. I'm not sure how all that works. Kiwi Merchant says he's just a blue-collar streamer. Yes, he is. He's working hard. He's telling you some deals. Deadly Penguin said, I just had throat surgery. Watching him complain about Taco Bell while I can barely drink water almost drove me insane. Jesus, hope you're all right, man. Take it easy out there. Ira says, imagine needing an ROI when the investment is zero. His demands for these games always amounts to this since he almost always plays Game Pass games. Yeah, he just kind of like, the thing like I paid for the game is so ridiculous. What streamer tells you that? I paid this much for this game, so therefore I need that. That's just the lolcow thing to do.
Also, like, I get it. If it's someone his size, I guess, with the views he gets, I would understand it. But also, he's the same guy that brags about what great living he makes and how he lives in a big house and shit like that. So come on.
Yeah, who would want to live there with no working toilets and shower? Okay, you got the clip, Meerkat?
No, actually, I scrolled through my bookmarks, and everything that I have of Silksong is begging.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
There's not enough checkpoints. There was actually a fake checkpoint that pissed me off.
Oh, yeah, there was a fake checkpoint in that game, which is just a great troll.
In general, I like Silksong. It's definitely going to be a rage-inducing playthrough. It's the kind of game that I know that when you persevere, you feel rewarded. Like, wow, you did it. You beat it, right? I know that this would be that kind of playthrough, and I'm willing to do it. But I'm only willing to do it if people are willing to support it, period. I'm not going to go through some crazy, ultra-stressful game that's going to be...
Okay, so I wanted to talk about this. Meerkat, you have not been here since we talked about this. I put out a theory a few weeks ago that DSP has begun his arm workout, and now he wants to make sure everyone sees it, okay? So I want you to look very carefully at this.
Willing to support it.
So
period.
usually he just do siege mode, right?
I'm not going to go through some crazy, ultra-stressful
All right, so here's normal siege mode, all right?
game.
All right.
Ready? Now watch what he does now. This is a new thing he does. He now raises his arms to make sure they're fully on camera and flexed to show how much his arms have been growing. Which, I mean, there's no result after a week. You're not going to get results. But watch, ready?
It's going to be in the rotation if no one's going to show up to support it.
Look, he can't stop looking at those fucking arms. And then someone shared this. I'll show you this one. This is what it looks like. Oh, God, I can't drag. I'm going to kill myself if I can't drag. All right, hold on. Someone shared this image.
I really hope this is true. I really hope your theory is true.
It is.
For
Dude.
me, it could be.
Go ahead.
If I don't look into it, it could be just like a posture that he thinks makes him look like he has more authority or he's more like badass. Oh, what the fuck is this, dude?
This is what it looks like he's doing. Look, guys, it is. Now, guys, this is the same thing. This is the same image. Big ups Iwamoto for that. This is what he's doing. He's doing the genie. The genie.
Crazy, ultra-stressful
Ready?
game.
Up and whoop. 3 wishes, sir.
If no
I
one's
dream
gonna
of
show up to
tips.
support it.
There you go.
So, I made the rules clear. We didn't hit the goal. But here's the thing. We hit $94 of support tonight. So here's what I'm laying on the table.
Here's what I'm laying on the table. Now, usually laying on the table means I'll give you this and you give me this, and it's a fair exchange. Now, but I'm going to give you this. Listen up.
I'm going to upload these videos tonight. If you couldn't be here for Silksong, but you want to support the playthrough and you want to see me play it, leave a super thanks on the video. If you couldn't make the stream tonight and you can make tomorrow's streams, attend tomorrow's streams, and support them and say, this support is for Silksong. If we hit $56 between the super chat.
So it's a carryover. The thing you need intelligence to understand that you can't do that. It's pretty cool.
Excuse me. Super thanks and support tomorrow on my streams. I'll play Silksong later in the week.
But
I'm making it clear.
Thanks? How is he going to count that?
No, because you could super thanks the playthroughs, and then that'll count too. Right? So think about it. And someone did. I think he got a few $2 super thanks because you know how DSP fans are. They'll think it's a good idea, but I think he did get a few super thanks.
He might just be trying to milk the people who can't show up to the late streams. Because the only reason I saw his rant about like the next thing we're gonna see is that I was up at like 7 a.m. and he was ranting about it at the end of the stream.
Yes.
So maybe he's just leaving this up to be like, oh, you guys, you fucking freeloaders, you better leave a super thanks, you fucking Europeans.
Yeah. And no one is liking this idea. Even Hobo X, someone that has definitely donated, says you told people you weren't going to play it. Most people that want to see it probably left. I think that's a problem you have often. You expect every decision to have immediate results. Silksong is one of the most extreme games at the moment. It could just be that you need to give it more time to recognize it and garner interest. that kind of thing. And there was way more Lord Diaz there. Oh, Lord Diaz survived. It says, I hope you heal from what is hurting you. Shout outs, Lord Diaz, making the cut. There was way more comments on this as well, but he has been culling comments very hard in the last few days after he started this. But here we go.
We'll have to show up and support these streams when they happen. It can't be all trolls laughing, he's dying, ha ha ha. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste time. You guys are supporting all the other playthroughs right now, right? Gears is doing good. Chronos is doing good. We're finishing Metal Gear. Everything's doing decent. So I'm not going to take on another game if the game's not going to do well. And now take a look. Today we hit no goals.
Fuck!
So now we're still at 45 out of 50. We've made no progress towards DSP Tries It this week. And the menu at Taco Bell comes out tomorrow.
Come on, man. This is so fucking goofy.
Can you imagine the terrors of that? The Taco Bell menu comes out tomorrow.
Like, even people in, like, 2022 were joking about him that someday he's going to review Happy Meals and beg people to eat a Happy Meal and a burger. And this actually happened. He's like becoming not only like a living meme, but he's like jumping the shark of what people already expect him to do in terms of like being pathetic and trash.
He's moved way past, like, cam girls at least will give you a little something for your money. He's like just saying, give me food. Like trying to threaten it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, guys, if you don't give me money, we're not going to get Taco Bell. Do you understand that? Are you understanding this, chat? No Taco Bell. It's like, is that really what we're going to beg for now? And I think personally, that's why this goals thing is going on, because it's not as effective, right? If I say, all right, guys, give me money so I can pay my bills. That doesn't sound good. I think even DSP would know that doesn't sound good. But what does sound a little bit lighter is, guys, give me money so we can hit this Taco Bell goal. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's the same thing in the end, but it just sounds a little bit lighter, you know? So I think that's why this will stay on forever.
The bills thing from a begging standpoint, if you're like an e-begging strategist, like I think DSP is, begging limits you to like buying stuff. So you can't buy new mice and keyboards and fancy stuff for your office because you can't pay your bills, remember? You're begging to pay your bills, buddy. Yeah. And now he's just doing great, and maybe he's doing still pretty good. And the Kino Casino resurgence is bailed him out of like a bad time.
Oh, speaking of which, they got a big bump from iDubbbz, right? In the thumbnail, at the very least, the thumbnail, they kind of shouted him out, didn't they, Meerkat? Not to get into iDubbbz shit,
bro. So yeah, iDubbbz made a video essentially addressing the Kino Casino trolling him, and he basically promoted them. For everybody that doesn't like iDubbbz, they know where to go now. And Kino Casino like celebrated that on stream, I think yesterday.
Oh, like eating, yeah, like, steak dinner, yeah. I saw the picture
like
of it.
The ultimate feeding the trolls move is showing them and being like, these guys make fun of me, and they have a huge catalog of making fun of me. And you're telling this to your fan base that doesn't like you anymore. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I know, that's like if DSP showed, here's some great podcasts you can watch. They make fun of me once a week. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really a good move, but all right. Yeah. I guess, what was his, we're not getting iDubbbz mental state, but okay, let's finish this video.
So, that's it. If you want to see
I think he has CTE. As far as my opinion is concerned, I think he has CTE.
There you go.
Giving you one final chance. Come by the streams tomorrow or leave a super thanks on the Silk Song videos overnight, and I will count it towards it, and we'll see if we can hit that goal tomorrow. If we do, then I will play it again later in the week, and we'll continue with the playthrough. Okay?
Okay.
Fair enough. For the record, I like the game, and I do want
For the record, I like it.
to keep playing it. I'm disappointed because I actually made good progress, got to a good stopping point, and I'm like, shoot, I guess we're not playing it. Hopefully.
What was that? Shoot.
That's not the case. Hopefully, we will continue it. Okay? So let's see what happens. Please support Silk Song with super thanks or on tomorrow's stream.
Okay.
What are tomorrow?
Okay, there we go. So we now move on to the next stage, in which the pre-stream of that stream, before we get to the main event, he explains again the idea he has.
Right now, if any contribution...
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
So starting right now...
Oh, hold on. I got that. He said that, so...
This guy's a bitch.
There we go.
Now, if any contributions come in and you say, hey, this is for Silk Song, let's make it happen, we'll do Silk Song tomorrow if we hit the $54. Now, in addition to this, I'm going to give you 2 for 1.
What?
If we hit the $54 of support for Silk Song, okay, Guess what?
What?
I'm also
What's this? What's this deal?
going to count it as a goal that was hit, because if we're counting it for last night, then we might as well count it towards the whatchamacallit, the goal from last night.
Whatchamacallit.
If we hit $54 of support for Silk Song today on these streams, we'll get to 46 goals.
Remember the 2 days before when he said you requires intelligence to understand you can't carry forward goals? Okay.
Okay? There you
Apparently
go.
it doesn't.
You don't need intelligence, I guess.
So, do you guys actually want Silk Song? For real? Or is it a bunch of vocal LARPers who basically are people who are contrarians who just want to say, whatever Phil's not doing, that's what he should be doing, and what he is doing is always wrong? Let's put it to the test. Today is your ultimate chance to prove
ultimate
you actually want
chance.
Silk Song.
This is for your ultimate chance.
Or not. Right?
Cults, actual cults, and people actually supporting them financially.
Penultimate chance,
that's
yes.
nuts. That's crazy. Guess what?
And this was planned. Someone gave him the exact 50 he needed to hit the goal there to play the game. So it did work as usual. You think all is well, right? Sounds like things are going well. Look at that smile. But unfortunately, that's not true. Okay, real quick. Big Osmosis Lacker says, thanks for all the content, fellas. I have a 5-day-old, and the wife and I have been watching a lot of TBS WPIG content for the laughs. These two sleepy parrots, thank you. Big ups, Mo.
Yeah, big ups, dude. Congrats.
That's a fun time, but I know what you're saying about no sleep. But you get used to it after a while. But Chio says, take that genie image and add the sound clip of Barney from Simpsons singing the theme. I can do that, Chio. Big ups, Chio. Name Taken says, can I get 15 for a burger and a fifth of gin? Yeah, why not? That's a good deal. That's what you're laying on the table. Bob Starsky in the house.
15,
yeah,
you can't even get a shot.
Oh, before we get to that, Meerkat, do you want to comment on Bob Starsky's... Bob Starsky did a super chat to Legal Mindset. We played it last week, and it was about how if DSP does sue detractors, it will open up all his finances. And you weren't here for that. Did you have any comment on that?
I've heard the Discovery thing get mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what it's going to represent, especially in the context of a legal dispute like that. But I don't think it's going to be as extreme as people think. It's not like we're going to get DSP's bank account information and his login and password. I don't know. I'm not optimistic about that happening. I think this is
no. But what you have to do is when you do this, according to Legal Mindset, you have to everything gets public. So your tax returns and shit are all public. Everything has to be public for the court case to happen. So that's why people are saying that's why people don't just sue everyone for slander every fucking day, because it opens up all the Infamous Chaos says bank records have to be opened public. All right. So that's all public record. So we have bank leaks before that he could say is not him. Well, imagine we have bank leaks that are guaranteed to be his. You know what I'm saying? That's what would happen.
But
right?
that are going to point to what though? Because the champion stuff is already just been proven.
But wouldn't it be interesting if he has 1,000 Apple iTunes charges on there again after saying he sold his account? I think that'd be pretty monumental, actually.
Yeah, I would love to see some credit cards on there, some installments for payments to Amazon and shit. That would be hilarious, yeah. I really just didn't think about it as a possibility, so I didn't think about how this would be interesting information.
Let's get real, though. He's never going to do that. So he'll never sue anyone. He never will. It's just all fun to think. It's a thought experiment, but he never will.
It of course, it's not going to happen because there's clips of him saying that he's going to do it if he gets broke and he can't make a living anymore. He's just miraculously just going to sue everybody and absorb their money, which is just not how it's going to work in any reality.
And we talked about last week. He said literally last week that I'm only going to do it when things are going bad, which is very interesting. Like, when I don't have money to sue people, I'll sue people. Okay.
And also for the lawsuit itself, you're admitting that you have the bad motives behind it. You're in bad faith.
People are stealing your content and choosing not to do anything, right? That's That's why the fucking Nintendo's insane, because they know you got to protect your copyright, or it could be used in court against you. Say you didn't protect your copyright then. What about us? Why are you doing it for us? That's why they're suing anybody. They're suing if you have like an animal in your game, you're getting sued now by Nintendo. They don't fuck around, man. Anyways.
Yeah, Nintendo, don't play like that.
No. Mr. Extravagant says, please count this towards TBS 101. Big ups, Mr. Extravagant. Okay. Let's get to this. So this is pretty insane, okay? This one was wild. So this is the same stream I just showed you. He set out this new begging goal, hit that goal. Now we go to this.
All right, well, good progress today. When we come back, there'll be still over 90 more minutes of Chronos, the New Dawn here on today's stream. And I hope that you guys will keep checking it out. It's tough. And man, there's a lot of backtracking, a lot of management, but I am enjoying it. I hope that you guys are too, and I will see you for the next part. Okay.
This is King DD Duke, by the way, who's putting out a lot of videos these days. Big ups, King DD Duke.
So when I come back, there's lots more. There's still like over 90 minutes of gameplay coming. Now, when I come back, guys, I got to ask you for a favor. Please support the stream. All right, we've been doing all right, but it's now been, no exaggeration, over an hour since we had any support. All right? We want to hit these goals so we can do DSP Tries It this week. Right now, we're at 46. We need 4 more goals. There's no reason why we shouldn't hit a goal on this stream. We're doing good. We've got good momentum going. The game is good. Everything is good. Please support it. All right? Anything. Whether it's a super chat, a membership. Like I said today, a sub would help tons. It's the final stream on Kick for me for this week. That counts for this week. And we got nothing. So what's going on?
Yes.
Before... we see the rest of the clip, I just want to tell people, please notice his behavior now and his behavior later, because it's about to shift very dramatically.
I mean, honest question, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tuesday. How can you not donate on Tuesday?
All right. And we only have 6 people who've even gifted a sub on Kick this week, and it totals like 12. So what the hell is going on Kick this week?
It's Tuesday.
It's an honest question. The attendance isn't low, but no one is supporting on Kick this week. What is going on? All right, please support. Let's get some subs. All right, let's. I'm gonna go on break. When we come back, let's rally and let's get some sub support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
But in the meantime, here's some highlight clips.
Pre-break bag is fun.
Hey guys, I was just thinking of something.
Uh-oh.
I was literally just thinking of something. Okay. Why? Don't we have it this way? With the goals.
Get ready.
Okay. Why don't we do this? Instead of having it 46 out of 50, why don't we just say 6 out of 10? Because we're not counting towards 100 anymore.
Genius move
I'm just
here.
doing marathons.
Okay.
We have
Oh, amazing. Look at check out Steve Jobs.
had it counting towards 100.
Great idea, King. Oh.
But we were doing marathons when we qualified for them. But now I just do them for fun. There's no goals. There. It doesn't make any sense. Why would we have to do that? We'll just go up to 10. When we hit 10, we do a DSP Tries It, and then we reset it back to 0. Okay? And that's what we should do. That way.
Such a genius idea, King.
It's not, people look at that and they're like, why are we counting up so many goals and everything? We don't have to. It's just we always count to 10, right? So right now we're at 6. We need 4 more goals to hit 10. When we hit 10, DSP Tries It, then it goes back to 0, and we just do it that way. I think that makes a little more sense. It's probably confusing for those who aren't here all the time. They look at that and they're like, why, what are we counting to? All right. There you go. Okay.
Great idea.
All right.
You're done, right?
So let's get back to it. So we have an hour and 40 minutes left on today's stream. All right, let's get support right now before we even start up again. Seriously, we're at what?
Put the controller down.
67. Let's get $7 of support right now. Whether it's a super chat, a tip, 3 memberships, 2 subs, whatever it is. Let's hit it right now. Let's get to halfway. Then for this second portion of the stream, we can just focus on doing the second half. All right, seriously, and I am serious because it's been over an hour.
Don't call me
and there hasn't
Shirley.
been a single contribution, yet you're all sitting here watching the stream. So let's get to 75 right now.
I'm looking at you.
Let's go. And for the record, because people keep asking about Silk Song, we're doing Silk Song tomorrow. We hit it earlier today. Someone did a very large tip, basically made up for the fact we didn't hit the goal last night, and we're doing Silk Song tomorrow as the daytime stream. We're giving it a shot as a day stream. Now, people better show up, engage, and support tomorrow.
Imagine saying that. Imagine that. He did this whole new system, just hit the goal, and they said, now listen up. Now that's a good start. But you better show up and support tomorrow as well.
They claim they want
You think you're off the hook then? Fuck off. God. All right.
on it. So you better be here for it. If you want Silk Song, come by and support that stream, and we'll keep it in the rotation. All right? There is no math wrong on the King's tax. Shut up.
Ooh.
I don't want to hear about. In fact, you know what? Just
Whoa, here we go. There's no math wrong in the King's tax.
go away.
Such a great guy. This is, by the way, this
Fucking
is
annoying.
one of the guys he's begging for money from. It's one of the guys. And he
King's
should
tax
impress.
The King's tax is never wrong. That's why I'm the king, bitch.
Okay. Okay. Yes, one person did save Silk Song. I thought it would be like a rallying of a few people.
No, you didn't.
And in fact, I know that I had done that first super chat earlier and was talking about Silk Song and probably would have wanted to have that count towards it. But then all of a sudden someone came in and was like, nah, here's just a giant tip. Let's do it. So that was amazing, obviously. And that's awesome and appreciated that that happened. But now I need support for Chronos.
Oh. Just so casually.
And appreciated that that happened. But now I need support for Chronos.
It sounds like a game developer like requiring investments, you know, like, all right, guys, we just put out Metal Gear Delta, all right? But now I need support for Chronos too, if you want to make this game. But you're not making a game. What?
All right, are we going to get it? Come on. I've been streaming now this game for 2.5 hours. And we've gotten, in the 2.5 hours, I'm not kidding, we've gotten, let's see,
Uh-oh.
$10 of support.
What?
So let's go. Let's get to halfway to the goal right now. The thing is, we don't have ideas to do anything special at 100 goals, so what's the point of counting to 100? We're doing rewards every 10 goals.
Ooh, look at the ghost chair effect. That's pretty cool. You can see the outline of the chair in the thing.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool,
the,
man.
The
Awesome.
green screen effect.
Name taken says 67 plus 7 is 74, not 75, so the King's math is wrong. Well, it sounds like you're a troll. Broside Phil says the change is so extreme here. In a minute, you might as well show it as a definition of binary. It's like a light switch. That's what we're getting there. Big ups, Broside.
Yeah.
And Robert Williams says, do you have the, real quick, do you have the clip of him banning a guy because he tipped in a Brazilian currency? I don't have it now, but Meerkat's going to get it. I promise you. Go ahead,
I
Meerkat.
do have it, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll put it up. But I wanted to pick your brain on something, ALT,
Go
that
ahead.
I've noticed in streamers, in content creators. I don't really like them when they're just looking straight down the barrel of the camera.
Me
and
neither.
when their setup is made so they just have to look at the camera all the time. I think it's kind of weird.
I like
that's
the-
just, I guess, my personal preference. But especially when it comes to DSP, I don't want to look at his dead eyes just begging me for money like a groveling dog.
Sam said this in his video about when he said how DSP can improve. That's probably like a 3-year-old video now, but that's an awesome video. The thing you want to do is be slightly angled looking at the TV. Not TV, but looking at the screen, right? Like it's just like a mental thing. That's the smoothest way to look at someone playing a game, right? They're looking towards the thing. But now you know why this is? Because people made fun of his fucking his profile. That's the only reason we're doing this. Remember all those memes about him in the high chair? That's why this is like this. That's why 100%. He bought a new camera to stop those memes. You know, that's what we're doing, man. That's it.
Right? We're doing DSP tries it. Since we don't have anything for the top one, you know what I'm saying? There's no point in counting to 100. Just not, right? I'm streaming till 4 p.m., so we still got a while. But like I'm saying, we're here. We can't get to halfway right now, seriously. And that way we just have the second half to work towards for the second half of the gameplay stream. You're telling me there's no one watching this stream right now at all out of the
we're gonna do this.
Yeah. He's trying to hide this profile, guys, which the green screen makes really look cool. Look at that. The green screen can accentuate the features.
229 people watching on YouTube. Out of
Look at the bump above the head. The eyes is wild.
the
Whoa.
almost 90 people watching on Kit. There's no one watching and saying, hey, this is a good stream. Bill's actually, playing a challenging game.
Well, he's not.
Philip's playing a challenging game. Oh.
It's tense. I'm liking the vibe. I like the content.
I'm liking the vibe.
Let's get halfway to the goal, and then we can, work towards it for the second half. You're telling me there's no one out there enjoying the stream? No one. Right. I don't buy that.
But this is like,
Or else you wouldn't be here.
I wanna. This is, I think, very important because yesterday I experienced this because there was a guy. Yesterday, Borderlands 4 came out, and I wanted to watch some gameplay, and some guy's random stream showed up, and I clicked on it, and he just started playing the game, but the game crashed, and the guy was gonna like reinstall his drivers. And I know that this takes like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? You lost me, bro. I'm sorry because I didn't want to bother waiting, and that's just what happens. And he sits there for like 20 minutes saying the same thing over and over again and then telling people that this is actually exciting and hype. And it's just like, good luck getting like a mainstream audience or casual viewers, man. It's all going to be dense because they all got to be brainwashed to sit through this.
This was, guys, look how long this is, man. I mean, we've been here in this clip right now for 5 minutes just so far. 5 minutes just so far. Watch how long this takes.
If the truth is, if you weren't enjoying the stream, you would not be here. You'd be watching on a fucking restreamer or something. So I don't buy it.
So if you're there, that's funny. Like, if you are here, you are definitely enjoying yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm so awesome, so you're loving
This
this.
is a terrible stream. Well, then leave.
Yeah, here we go.
What is keeping you here if you don't like Chronos? Really?
We're not playing Chronos.
Narwhal Gaming, it's time to dispel...
Bro, he fell for legitimately like level 1 bait. And when someone shows up, and you can do that on any stream, any video of all time, and you can just say, this is a terrible stream. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to know the person. You just make it. This is a terrible stream. And some guy like fucking DSP is going to take the bait and he's going to have like a little baby tantrum like this.
All the nonsense is, well, aren't the Kick viewers contributing because they're watching? Dude,
This is interesting because remember, real quick before he says this, remember when he used to flex on how like, oh yeah, you LARPers are actually giving me money. Remember that? Now, okay, well, he said, yeah, I get a little extra money. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice, pretty happy. He was so happy about this extra money. Watch how that story changes when we haven't hit 4 goals in a row or whatever.
I have 80-something viewers on Kick. How much do you think Kick pays me for 80-something viewers on a stream? Realistically.
I thought it was hype.
To brag about it. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty hype.
Do you think I'm making tons of money on that? I'm making almost nothing.
No.
Okay, that's stupid. If I had 500, 1,000 viewers, then I'd be making good money. I have 80 viewers on Kick. And I could turn off the YouTube stream, and then all the YouTube viewers would have to watch on Kick, and I'd make more money. But I don't want to do that. Because I appreciate my YouTube viewers who've been with me.
But no. No, it's not because of that. It's because those people from YouTube are not going to go ahead and make a Kick account just to watch Darkside Phil. Just like many people left him when he got departnered from Twitch and came to YouTube. There was a whole like migration saga going on.
Yeah, I think he made an emergency video about that. Like, and I know he did in the past. He's done many migration style videos, like emergency. When he made KO Gaming for the first time, like, guys, I want to remind you that KO Gaming does exist, just a different channel. I don't know why people don't get this. It's not that hard, that kind of stuff. But he thinks people will follow him everywhere. But it's like going to a new platform, making an account is fucking annoying, and most people don't want to do it. Honestly. So how many true DSP fans are just chilling on Kick, watching normal stuff like, oh, let me check out this streamer, DSP. Cool, man. This is hype. There's nobody. That's why it's all LARPers that made accounts specifically to LARP. Right? That's why it's such a high density. But Big Ups Parbs, who says, have you guys ever noticed how low down Phil's ears are? It makes his enormous head look even stranger. P.S. I heard ALT has a very robust hairline. Oh, my hairline is not in question. And you can't even know it. You don't even know. I did show it once, guys. I went hatless one single time. The first broadcast of WPIG, I believe. Anyways, Mickey Eld says, only 2 things certain in life, begging and taxes. Hell yeah. Here we go.
Oh, speaking of which, I think it was confirmed that there's some legislation that's going to be in place that's going to remove tax on tips. So DSP is finally going to have enough money to sue us because he's not going to be paying the government. He's going to be paying the lawyer.
Now, I heard some other opinions on that. That means it's to a certain amount or something. I can't know the exact details, but when he starts flexing on that, we'll get the details because I'm sure he's going to flex on it in a dumb way.
He will manage to make it a certain amount. 1 cent underneath the certain amount. It's going to be so blatant.
Yeah, like, is it really tips? Like, does stream? I know they said streaming does count as tips, but I mean, who knows? It's not like it. Who knows? Who knows how it's gonna work? But we'll see.
For
I
17
know because I
plus
got
years,
it off Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter's the
I
best
read
place.
it on Twitter. Some detractor retweeted it and said that this is how Phil's gonna win, and I believed it.
Yep.
I'm not going to make them leave the format that they like to watch on in order to make a few extra bucks.
Oh, there you go.
So I
25K.
leave the co-streaming on because of that reason. I counted the $54 from before. I swear to God, the next person that says I didn't count it is going to get banned. I've had enough. I've counted the $54.
But now they're just gonna say that you didn't count it even more. They're just gonna do that over and over again.
I will ban. Oh, by the way, we didn't talk about Parbs' comment. The ears are low. I think it's a normal ear placement, right? Your ears are right about the nose, isn't it? I think. In my head.
I gave up trying to figure out proportions with him years ago. It's like, what's going on there? Man?
Yeah. Big ups, Parbs.
I gave everyone an extra goal.
I gave everyone extra goal, you dumb fuck. That's not extra, by the way.
Now I started looking into it, and yeah, it really does seem like they're very low. But it's because I have this thought in my mind, and now I'm actually focusing on it.
It's, what's it called? The Streisand effect. The Streisand effect. No, nothing there. Shit.
46. We're not at 45. We're at
Gout.
I give up. The gout effect. It's always gout's the fallback when you don't have a good like pun or something.
Yeah,
just
say
add gout, you know. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Gout, you know, just say gout.
There we go, yeah.
46. I said, hey, we hit a goal because of the $54 tip. And now we're counting towards the next goal. So stop with the bullshit because I'm tired of people trying to make me look bad. I actually gave extra, and now people say I gave less. Fuck off. Trying to spin everything as a toxic negative. That didn't happen.
Oh my God, fuck off.
You're inventing fucking events that didn't happen on the stream. I counted a goal towards DSP Tries It for $54. So I don't want to hear it. Really, it pisses me off when people want to just make shit up. Right, it's 6 now. You're right. I mean, you're right. We're now got rid of the 4, so it's 6 out of 10. We're not going to say 46 out of 50. I don't see the point to doing that. The funny part is that people say, why does he even address this? Because he's giving the detractors ammo. Literally everything I say is ammo. Every word out of my mouth. I'm not going to sit here silent for the stream. Anything
That's not what anyone said.
I say is ammo for the detractors. Because even if nothing happens, they still make something up anyway. So it doesn't matter. The moment I turn on the stream, they're going to say something toxic. So why do we even bring it up? You're the one bringing up the detractors, not me. Like, that's asinine. Like, oh, now the detractors have a clip. They have a clip no matter what. No matter when I turn on the stream, they have something. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
Like, use your brain.
That's why I take the bait every time, guys. That's what he's saying. This is why I take the bait every time. They're gonna, no matter what I say, they're gonna clip me, guys. So, big ups.
But I mean,
that's right.
That's true. But it's still in his hands to make it a longer clip. Because this clip is 47 minutes, and it could have been 10, for example.
Yeah, I mean, the clips are only interesting because they're interesting because how crazy it is, right? If he just said like, "All right, guys, I'm not talking about that," that wouldn't even make the clip. You know what I mean?
For him, I guess to make people clip him as little as possible, he needs to be fake, like he was on when he did an interview with the Quartering.
Oh God,
Casino or whatever. Yeah. And that's just not who he is, and he's not going to be that person on his own stream when he knows that no one is watching him. He's just going to be the dark side Phil that he is. So people are just going to keep clipping him.
The Quartering one, I know you watched it once on stream or whatever. Like, it's so funny when he's like trying to be like professional side Phil, you know? Yes. Oh, yes. Well, wow, it's different. Like, even worse than side scrollers almost. He was trying to be so professional. Yeah. Quartering's not even listening to his answers, just going on. So anyways, about beating off.
The Quartering, it's almost like someone told him, yo, you should get DSP on. And he's like, okay, let's get DSP on. Just because it's going to get more views than making a different video, for example. Yeah. And he was so uninterested. Like, damn.
He didn't get it. Like, why is this guy interesting? You know, it's like, okay, yeah, okay, and you're a live streamer? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he did ask, what's your favorite Skyrim titty mod? He asked that question. That's not a joke. Oh yeah, you don't remember that? He asked that. He was running out of questions, so he's just trying. You know, what else you got?
Right. People want to see me specifically play the game. That's correct. That's why you're here. Because you want to see DSP suffer through a very challenging survival horror game. It's different than a lot of the survival horror games I've played recently, by far, too. Like, there's a lot different about this than, say, Silent Hill 2 last year, than any of the Resident Evils I played recently. It's just very different. It's unique. I'm getting the hang of it now, although, man, it's frustrating when we get to a tough part, but I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm persevering. We're getting better at it, right? So since you're here because you specifically want to see DSP play it, then please support that content. That's what I ask. If you're here to watch the stream I'm providing because you enjoy watching me play games in the way that I do, then support that content, and then there will be more of it. Right?
Get it?
We talked about it earlier before I started playing the game, that if you like content, you support it, then because you've supported it, that money can be made to make more content, right? That's how it works. Now, I just sit here like a lump, and I say I get everything for free because I'm entitled, and I just get everything. And then how dare you...
All right, so we said the most embarrassing streamer stereotype statement, that the viewers are entitled.
Yes.
We went there. And this already is more embarrassing than when he called his viewers lazy because they didn't want to watch him play Pokemon. And it is more embarrassing than the Scorn segment.
Ooh, going that far. I would... Dude, where do I rate that? In terms of embarrassing statement, yeah, but I think the anger of Scorn might push this above. But we're not done this one yet. But yeah, he did do the thing of, what's their name? The bunny one? $5! You guys just sitting here. $5! Like, that's what he's doing right here. I mean, this is literally it.
Make more content.
You have almost like the whole checklist. You have pointing out the number of people watching and shaming them for not giving money, calling them entitled, stopping the whole stream to ask for money. This like textbook bad streamer behavior.
North Star 13 says, just me, or is he starting to sound a little desperate? Well, that's because he is. Remember, we are on a streak right now of, I don't know what happened yesterday, because complete checkout yesterday, but I think it's like 7 of 10 have not hit the goal, I think. Something like that. So that's like pretty scary for him when it used to be not a question if he hits the goals. Remember, not hitting the goal was a big deal at the end of the King arc when this new second rally hit? That is far away. And I know he got whaled out yesterday or something, right? So he'll be happy for a day, but it doesn't last, It doesn't last.
Right? That's how it works. Now, I just sit here like a lump, and I say I get everything for free because I'm entitled, and I just get everything. And then how dare you even ask for any support and make a living? How could you? No, that's not how fucking life works.
Okay, so he missed 450. He missed Daystream, got 450 last night. But you know how it goes. Today, that's not there. And that does not affect his mood today either. Because if he missed the goal today, he's going to be like, oh, sky's falling again.
We made the allegory of a movie, that if a movie comes out...
This is so good. This is so good.
That's not...
And he's also used the word allegory, which is funny. But here we go. We made the allegory.
How fucking life works. We made the allegory of a movie, that if a movie comes out... and people like it, and they go watch it at the theater, and they pay for the subscription or the on-demand rental, and the movie makes money, then those movie makers can go make more movies that you like. As opposed to if you say you want the movie, but then you...
Here's the thing. You pay for all those things up front, right? Yep. If I want to see a movie, you pay for it, or you pay every month to Netflix to watch the movie. This is not applicable at all to his situation, unless he does members-only streams. That's how it would be the same thing.
Yeah. And I see many YouTubers, especially nowadays, that YouTube is just straight up hiding channels because of that restricted videos feature. By the way, turn that off, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe,
turn that off. If you're not having it on, it's just check your settings. It'll say restricted mode. It might put it on if you think, like if you're watching too much shit they think it's for kids, they sometimes will ask you to show your ID, or they might just turn it on you. So check out the setting. But anyways, go ahead, man.
Yeah, so that makes me think, like many other YouTubers, he might decide to go back to Patreon, because Patreon, like back when he actively used it, for him was like a single solid paycheck that he would get a month that he could use, whatever. And then the rest of the money feels like it's just like side income or whatever. Which is what a lot of YouTubers do, because YouTube fucks them over and limits their videos and so on. But with him, I don't even think that would work, because then it's going to be the same song and dance on Patreon. The same goals is going to be, DSP tries it, now a Patreon goal. And it's just the same begging. It's just we're going to beg for more things in total.
Dual. We have the Patreon DSP tries a goal and the normal stream Patreon goal, guys. Oh, normal stream DSP tries a goal, guys. So be careful. Solid Colt says, I'm surprised he never stopped Patreon. That became too much work. That's the only reason he stopped it. That's why he has this goal system he does now, because it requires zero effort at all. Zero, except begging. That's the work you got to put in. But that goes without saying.
Oh yeah,
You know,
you reminded
there's no
me
effort.
now of why he phased out the Patreon was because he had to make custom videos for like Slayer, the Singaporean guy,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like 2 hours of DSP watching K-pop and like feeling the need to have to say something about it because of course it's like you making a reaction video, and it was the most miserable slog I've ever seen in my life. But
Yeah.
the guy paid him like what, $50 per video or something.
Yeah, so it was like
it's still
$100 a month, man. That you know,
Yeah.
Hey, $1,000 a year for watching hot K-pop girls or occasional propaganda videos. You got to watch those sometimes too, where the army is doing
Yeah,
like demonstrations. Yes,
You know,
yeah.
great country.
But you know, not the worst gig in the world. But that was too much work, guys. That was too much work. That's why he stopped doing it.
Movie makers can go make more movies that you like, as opposed to if you say you want the movie, but then you pirate the movie, you steal the movie, you illegally download the movie, right? Then they make no money and they can't make more content. So you're shooting yourself in the foot when you don't support the content you like. If you don't like the content, then what are you doing here? Why are you here on my stream if you don't like it?
So this is, again, just like Meerkat said, like thinking that if you're watching someone's content, that means you must pay for it, even though the world has never had more free content for everyone to watch. You know what I mean? But
Or
yeah,
even care for it. Because
Yes.
there's like people, and I follow a bunch of people on my private, like personal YouTube account, and I watch their videos, and sometimes I wouldn't even know if they're gone off the platform or not. I just forget about the person because I haven't seen his video in a long time, so he's just like left somewhere in my mind.
yes.
And DSP, in order to even understand a Dark Side Phil stream as like a regular normal person, you need to have some level of investment that you wouldn't have for any other fucking streamer out there, and he's much worse than all of them. So, yeah, good job, Phil.
It'd be different if he's the best, you know, the best Let's Player on Earth. You know, I mean, then it's still an asshole move, but at least you're like, all right, well, this guy does have a lot of fucking fans. They'll do this. But nope. We haven't played a game now for 15 minutes, and we're talking about how much money I need to keep doing the game.
So either you enjoy and you support when you can, and you understand why I ask for contributions, or you fuck off. It's one or the other. There's no in between. This is actually a case. There is
no in between. Pay money or leave. That's what he just said in more words.
black and white.
Yeah.
Like either you like the content, so you're here to enjoy it. You're here to support me because you like the way I play games. You like it, or you get the fuck out because you're just sitting here being toxic and no one cares about you. So I did not tell you to get the fuck out.
What? What?
You must have joined mid-sentence. What I'm saying is, there's a group of people who are LARPers. They come in here and they pretend like they're fans of mine. They're not. And they sit here and they talk shit and they're very toxic about everything. And God forbid that I'm on my own stream, my own business, and I say, hey, please support.
That's funny. My own stream, my own business.
Yeah.
the
And
stream.
again, like why are we even addressing the begging? Because this is something that he himself came to the conclusion, this is the third path. I will be the God's chosen beggar on the internet, and I will ask for money, and you're gonna like it. That was the quote, minus the God's chosen part. I made that up. But this is like a thing that he decided he will do, and he doesn't have to explain why he's doing it now, but he still does. So I guess we made no progress since then.
No, God. Velvet Raven says, start a 24/7 channel called DSP 24/7 because narcissist. Intersperse legacy content with begs every 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I do have the WPIGTV 24/7 going right now. But yeah, that doesn't have begging in it, though. We got to add that.
Yeah, he already streams too much for that because
Yeah.
he's like streaming every day. There's no deficit of Dark Side Phil content. It's like constantly every day he's making it. So even those people that are excited for him, there's no like reduction in the supply. So why would they give him more money?
Once he leaves, for whatever reason, DSP leaves the streaming universe, I bet someone's going to do that, though, Velvet Raven, without the begging, but I think it'll just be 24/7 DSP shit, right? Because it's like, there's so much shit there, and I think there would be people that would do that, but I don't know, he'd try to sue him, though, I guess, but we'll see.
Oh, he's begging. It's horrible that he would do that. No, I have to do that, because if I don't do that, I can't make a living. And people should
And
understand.
DSP would not do it, by the way, because that's too much work. But okay, sorry.
own stream, my own business, and I say, hey, please support the stream. Oh, he's begging. It's horrible that he would do that.
Is that what it sounds like when he begs, though? Hey, guys, please support the stream. That's what a normal human being sounds like. But unlike DSP is not really like that, is he? I like this.
Own business, and I say, hey, please support the stream. Oh, he's begging. It's horrible that he would do that. No, I have to do that, because if I don't do that, I can't make a living. And people should understand that if they support the content they like, they get more of it, right? If you pirate the content, if you go watch it elsewhere because it's stolen, then the content cannot continue to succeed because I need to make a living. So it's that simple. It really is a simple thing.
Got it, Chief?
But they don't want to act like they want, anytime that he says anything about profits or being supported, it's a toxic,
Profits. Profits.
horrible thing. No, it's not. And the truth is, what happens when we hit goals? Then I'm like, well, I actually don't want to talk anymore about goals. We hit the goal. We're good. Right now, if we hit the goal
We're good.
No. That's not true. And that's like very shameless that he would even say it. That even I, a guy that doesn't even follow him all that regularly, I can tell that pretty much every time when he hits the goal, he moves the goalpost, and then the begging is just for the next goal.
Yeah.
So we can do some weird mental gymnastic about like, if we hit a double goal, this is going to get us closer to DSP tries it Happy Meal by one more goal. And then we just keep doing this infinitely.
And almost as if when he hits the first goal, he gets more hype for the next one. Like he's like, oh, wow, we're getting goals here. Guys, just want to remind you, this would be a great day for 2. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It does not stop.
No, this is like very, very textbook, from my understanding, like gambler's behavior. A person that doesn't know when to stop. And if there's like one thing that I've learned about DSP, this guy never knows when to stop. Always squeezes everything until it is dry, and then comes back to it once he sees some potential once more. He's tried everything. He's milked it for all it's worth. And now we're just this.
And Parb says his ears are low real quick. This angle, you're right, Parbs. It does look kind of low here, doesn't it? But I can't tell if it's the Streisand effect or not. Parbs, but you're right. Big up Seawook Devs. I love the AI cam because when DSP goes behind the mic, it makes it look like he has a dent in his head. Yeah, he doesn't need help with that actually, but he does. It does make it extra
awesome.
dented and extra denty. Gravity Dragon says there's a lack of mental and dental hosts today. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. We're missing
the
both.
dental hosts are here, so all of us dental hosts.
Yeah, we are dental. We are fucking dental. Ice Yamamoto says Phil doesn't get that they give him something very valuable, their time, and that in itself is itself is support. You are right. That is support. Anyone watching you and giving their time is support. Right? It is support.
Matter of fact, many people giving you their time and attention is way more important than a couple of people just giving you money.
Yes.
And this is what the paradox with DSP is, because he sees the benefit in just a few people getting him money so he can get by, but he doesn't understand that people's attention is what actually matters on the internet, and you should engage people so they can engage with you and have a bunch of people engaging with you, and then it's going to benefit you a lot more.
That's never been more true now either, because people just spending time watching your shit is never been harder to get, right? Never in the history of the internet, it's never been harder to want people to spend their time on you because there's so many fucking options, right? Yeah. And that's why DSP's viewership has went down throughout the years, because that gets more and more true as it goes. But now DSP knows that too, so he doesn't care about viewership. Well, he does care, but he says he doesn't care because he just needs to get 5 whales to pay up, right? And then that's how it goes. So, Seabook Dev says Slayer's final private react is DSP reacting to his own first private react for Slayer.
What?
Hold on. Can you link me, Seawook Dev? Slayer, it's him reacting to his first react? All right, we're going to watch that after this, if it's true. Not the whole thing, but I just want to see it. He reacts to his first react? That's what Slayer wanted to get for his money? Hey, DSP, could you watch your first react? What? Oh, here we go. I'll find it. Slayer's return, right? Yeah, Slayer's return is him. Okay, we'll watch it after this. Let's finish this gigabag, then we'll get to it.
50, I would say, hey, thanks a lot. Maybe we can hit a second goal, but hey, thanks for hitting the goal, and then we can just play the game. Instead, I've been here 2 hours and there's been $10 of support in 2 hours. So that's the problem. Green Luigi, no other streamer is in the situation I'm in, so fuck off. Really, no other streamer's in the unique situation I'm in, so I have to do things differently, and you can kiss my ass.
Okay.
If you don't like the content, leave. What are you doing here?
With this,
Right?
okay. So this, it's a really specific situation that he is in, and he's trying to express that, and he's trying to get people's sympathy and understanding of his situation, and he's not going to accomplish this by telling them to fuck off and eat shit out of his ass. This is not going to work. But, well, okay, it actually will. Spoilers, he gets money. Spoilers,
Yes.
it does.
It does work. There's way more crazy people out there than you think.
Okay. So, I'm going to continue to play. Thank you. $7 super chat. Now we've hit halfway to the goal, and now we're going to play.
That is sad. All that for $7, man? Imagine being his fucking parents, man. I know they don't give a shit at this point. Can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing your boy up there trying to have a business, 25 minutes of ranting about how awesome he is for $7, and then raising his arms like it's some success? Woo, mama. That's a sad state.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I would agree if they saw things the same way that we do. But I doubt that Linda or Dave are
True.
big fans of Twitch or watching Boss Man Jack or YouTube. So he's probably convinced them that everyone does that. And
Yes.
everyone is toxic, and they just somehow get so many more views because people don't hate on them and they don't make fun of them for masturbating online.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
they definitely
yeah.
have a different perspective.
They have the most, they are probably the most pignatized people on earth, honestly, right? Because every single story that ever has happened to DSP has been, pig translated, put through the pignosifier and then explained, like, well, actually, I was scratching my leg, Mom, but a lot of people thought I was doing something else. So, that kind of shit, And, Panda Lee, I told him, like, I'd love for her to go back to the hospital many times. Whenever she needs to go to the hospital, I want you to take her to the hospital. But all my trolls said that wasn't enough, that kind of stuff, All the stories are changed.
Recently, I found it pretty fun to take like a hypothetical about DSP and take it in the other direction. So when people say that he like doesn't call his parents, he doesn't talk with them at all. Let's take the opposite. Let's say that he's a big mama's boy and that every night he just calls his mama and complains about Iron Chef Sakai and Duty making videos about him.
Hot chicks.
And I'm imagining this, and I'm generating content in my brain for myself.
Yes,
Just
that's
like
fun.
advanced pygnosis.
And there's this fucking slut. Anyways,
Yeah.
because she's not even hot, mommy. Anyway.
say we're about to play anyway.
What's up, Philly boy? Is that slut again? Is that slut tormenting you again, buddy?
I don't know. Why
Thank
I
you
said
so,
buddy.
so much.
Maybe she calls him buddy. We don't know.
Hey, look, it's
I'm combing his hair as he's combing his own hair, self-soothing.
someone who's a positive person who likes my content
Combing his own hair on the phone with his mommy.
and actually wants to support it. What a novel concept, right? Not toxic jerks who sit here and are demanding and everything I do is wrong. But then when I do what you want, what you're asking for, you also say it's wrong. It's very contrarian. It gets annoying. Like, I've really enjoyed this year because this year I've got to do a lot of things that normally I wouldn't have done. And
Like
okay, this
what?
is good. Yeah, so he's going to tell you, but it's very funny
All
to
right.
say, think of all the stuff I've already bought this year. That's thanks to you guys. So if you want me to keep buying stuff, now I need more. Oh, big up, Sav. I got it. I will watch that after this.
I branched
Big ups.
out and I did all kinds of new content, and I'm really enjoying this ride. But people have to understand, for that ride to continue, we have to keep hitting goals and have to get support.
Oh, I didn't know that. For me to continue to be successful, you guys need to keep giving me money. Oh, okay. That's a novel concept.
If we keep hitting goals, then I can buy new
Oh.
peripherals. I can buy any game I want when it's new. We could buy 10 games in a week, for God's sakes. We could. And it's fine. I
But
can get new controllers on the...
Things were exactly the same before
Yes.
this too. He would still buy every game that he really wanted to play, and if he didn't want to play some game, he would beg hard enough so the dance would just send him credits. He would buy a big TV,
Yes.
just like go out and buy it. He would buy the controller he wants. He would buy a chair he wants. He was buying a bunch of shit. Yes, this year he's bought a lot more shit because he's had more disposable income. But this whole thing of only being able to upgrade his business when he's resurging is a fantasy.
And imagine saying you have a successful business, never been happier, and he's flexing, guys, that he was able to buy a new controller as a gaming streamer. Okay? He's saying, look how successful I am, guys. I can buy a controller.
I mean, those are pretty expensive, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Those are about $80. I know.
Fly, new wheels, new lighting, new anything, whatever you want.
New
But that's 'cause you're
wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's for his power chair.
Supporting the content.
That's for his American Truck Sim.
Continue to make it and improve it. If you just sit here complaining all day, you don't like any of the content, anytime that I ask for support, I'm horrible, what a horrible person I am, don't you understand that you serve no purpose? Zero.
What?
What? Wait, so you don't know about this? This is a new thing, Meerkat. You serve no purpose. And he also said summer ant recently.
Yo.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Poems passes that on Twitter. I'm sure he does. But yeah, he said summer ant and you serve no purpose all in the same week. And I didn't know that. 'Cause I'm not a big LTG guy. But both of those are from the same video of LTG. That's that's the classic.
Oh, yeah, it's the video.
Yeah. So he said both of the phrases that LTG has in this very same week. And a summer ant is something you only get there. You have no purpose, I get, right? But summer ant is a very specific term that only special people would use. Go ahead, Meerkat.
But DSP, like when I think about it, at this point he should have his own catchphrase that doesn't include like eating shit from his ass or sucking turds out of whatever.
Yeah.
Those are gross. You should have something like original. Come on, this guy's been around for so long.
Big ups to Political Pure B. I ask all the time about the N-word pass, and you deny it every time like a backstabbing apostle. Only Meerkat is based. Oh, no N-word passes, Joseph.
What?
I apologize.
I don't give them away. I just receive them.
Kind of sav in the house. It's amazing. Phil talks about sacrificing personal freedoms for RGBs. Mm-hmm. That's very important. Very important. Well, who will handle the RGB, the future of RGBs without DSP? Big up Sav for sending that. And also, Seabook Dev sent the link as well. I promise we'll watch that after this. Aloha Snack Bar wants to ask Meerkat, where is the Swaycast? Are you trying to get droned?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, about that. I do that thing, if people haven't noticed, of saying that I would stream and then not streaming. I think is like really interesting. That's kind of my gimmick. I like to be mysterious like that. You never know when it's coming.
You stole that gimmick, sir.
From who?
Poems past. He says.
Oh, right. But he does the opposite. He says, I'm not going to do that, and then does it.
Oh, yeah. You reversed it. That's that. Big ups. That's transformative. Excuse me. Yeah, Steve, he'll say, I'm not watching DSP at all today. And then it's 20 tweets. Like exact stuff.
Yeah.
He's a legend, though. No hate. I will not handle any slander of Poems past. He is a legend.
Bro. Just go watch the fucking detractor and leave us all alone. Stop fucking crapping on these chats. We want to actually enjoy the game together. I want to sit here and talk with people, have engagement. I don't want to see people just literally
We're still going,
complain.
by the way.
It's frustrating. It does. It gets to you. Like, shut the fuck up.
Good thing letting the LARPers know it's getting to you.
Okay. Well, folks, guess what?
What?
I'm not kidding. I just received a $100 tip.
Yeah.
Yay!
Finally.
Let me do the shout out.
Uh-huh.
All right. Hi, Phil. This is support both for Kronos, but also for Silksong. I especially...
This is the world he's created, guys. All right, well,
oh my God.
I'd like $50 to go to Kronos, $25 to go to Silksong, and $14 to go to Five Guys, all right? Don't check my math on that.
hope that you will continue Silksong. We are continuing Silksong tomorrow. Someone earlier supported, got us to, as if we had hit the goal last night before we even started playing games. We're doing Silksong tomorrow.
Yeah, go ahead, yes.
Sorry to cut it off, but I started thinking about the monkey typewriter paradox. You know that about if you leave monkeys for an infinite time? And I started thinking about the pig roach typewriter paradox. If you leave him to have a begging segment for an indefinite amount of time, someone is bound to wail out at some point. Because we're like 35 minutes into this.
Yes.
And someone just was like, you know what? I fucking had enough. Let's make this guy shut up. Which is very stupid. I think is very stupid doing that because you're just like negatively reinforcing this guy.
Yes.
But yeah,
I think...
I do think...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think if he was begging for an indefinite amount of time, eventually someone would just give him what he wants, just so he can shut up.
Yeah, I think it's like that. Velvet Raven says, shut the fuck up. I think someone has a lot of money out there that somehow watched DSP play Heavy Rain and like has ingrained in his mind that he's the only content creator on Earth. So he's like, all right, fuck this, man. I'll give you $100. Shut up, dude. Just get to the game. I think they might exist, as crazy as it sounds.
As a daytime stream.
Yes. Well,
And I hope
that's when people try and figure out, and this is a question that we've had a lot in the past, especially when we did the message shows, is like why people give him money. And there's no like one singular answer for that. There's different means, and I think it's like a spectrum of dedication to him, to where on the low end you have just casual viewers that watched him from back in the day and just give him $1 here or there, just give him a lot of money when he's really begging for it. And the high end of the spectrum is people that are actually demented by him and they have some parasocial motive to give him money.
Yeah, and also there's like one like the lowest hanging ones are like the ones that are susceptible to get breaking pignosis, which is very rare, right?
Yes,
but they do exist, but it usually takes a like traumatic experience to break it, though, right? Because like they have to get called out specifically. They have to be embarrassed publicly, right? And some people like that, but some rare cases will break away, right? King B Bitch is there, DJ Runo's there, Gamer J Lee is there. It takes that public berating and for them not to be into Findom to get past it. But it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Indian. Well, go ahead.
Sometimes it's something super small, like DSP doesn't like Mario Kart, and they've been playing Mario Kart their whole life. It's something like that. But I think it just ultimately you never know. There are just so many different people with different motives. It's hard to determine that.
Yeah. Oh, also making fun of John B. Jesus is one. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Big ups that Indian boy Peen. This ain't USD currency. Get banned mouth drooler. Oh yeah, we'll play that. We'll play that. I promise. All right. Jodub says, so when does Phil skinwalk as Jasper and Meow? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someday. Big ups, Jodub. Faradox says, can you put this money towards the already funded game and have it carry over to the next stream of that game just to ensure it stays funded? Well, that's what we're getting to. That's what we're going to get to in this world that DSP is creating for himself. And I didn't see yesterday. We're probably going to watch the shit from yesterday. But did he say during the day stream, Poems Past, I think, said it, he really is doing this now? Like it's an all-time thing, carrying over? Is that how we're doing it now? I don't even know, but...
hope that people tomorrow will show...
I think it depends on the situation. Sometimes when he wants... Because, like, there's so many dynamics involved in this, and it's so contrived and complicated. Because, like, Silk Song, of course, he wants to play it because it's a hype game that he knows is going to get more views than he regularly gets. At the same time, there's, like, the money aspect and all that other shit. And it's just something that he can't get out of. It's making him go fucking crazy. And imagine having to do that with every single thing that you play and every single piece of content that you put out.
It's a way for him to lower the goals, by the way, as well, right? But kind of like in a sneakiest way, because like used to be, let's say he gets to 120, next day starts, all that money is gone, right? But now, if it carries over, you need to give less to get to that same goal you would have had to spend 150 on. So he is lowering the goal, kind of, in a way that's not lowering the goal, because we know he's not going to do that unless it's a fucking emergency, because that's a detractor W, you know? So that's what we're doing.
Show up, engage, and support with Silk Song, because personally, I liked it.
Okay.
I had a great time with it. I was frustrated because it's hard, but man, I enjoyed it. By the end of the stream, I was actually disappointed, thinking, man, are we never going to play it again?
Shoot.
Okay. So, thank you for the $100 tip. Because of that, it now means that we have hit the goal. So thank you all for hanging out, chilling, supporting, and for those that aren't LARPers, for those that
25 minutes
like the content, that wanted to continue,
and from this point onward, from this point onward, this is indistinguishable from a gambler who just won. His whole vibe changes, and now he's a badass. He's like the John Wick of e-begging. He's going crazy.
Now I'll be a man of my word. We have hit the goal. We're at 7 out of 10. I mean, 3 more goals, and it's going to be DSP tries it. The
also pretty funny hearing a prolific liar say that he's a man of his word and make it a point of pride.
Decades menu for Taco Bell. Now I will play the game for the rest of the stream, and I will not ask for any more support. If more support comes in, I'll shout it out. But I'm not going to be asking for more because we got a lot, okay? Wow, just did a $10 super chat. It says,
Wow.
let's go hype. Thank you to for amazing momentum. Thank you guys so very much. Only 3 goals to go,
I thought you said we're not going to ask for money anymore.
right? Amazing momentum. Thank you guys so very much. Only 3 goals to go
What?
for DSP Tries It this week.
What?
All right? Thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Now you see how that works? Positive people support, and now we can all enjoy the rest of the game and the rest of the stream.
Wow.
And now you notice no one's toxic, right? Everyone's being
What?
positive, and guess
Is he talking to himself?
what? Everyone that
Yeah.
was sitting there, "Ooh, why does he mention support? This is why, because now we can play the game and enjoy for the rest of the stream.
You could
We
start
could
the
have been
stream
playing
like
the
this
game
too.
this whole time.
Exactly. We could have been 40 minutes into the game. Now
Get
we're
it?
just doing
But
this.
you don't get it. That's why you sit there and you're miserable. Because now I
You're-
can't believe
you're
he just got all that
miserable.
support.
Yeah, who's miserable?
You're right. You can't believe it because you're a dumbass.
Oh.
You just sit there and you fucking complain and you whine. Everything I do is wrong, except I'm making a living and you're not.
Oh.
Too bad.
Completely
continue.
different demeanor from 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, if you don't support me, I will go extinct. It's like the fucking movies, you guys. And now he's on a new level.
Yeah.
Got the money buff.
It's wild how that changed, huh? Now he's a big tough guy because he hit a goal. Because that's how he rates his success in life, guys, is hitting goals or not hitting goals. And when he hits a goal, he feels very high and mighty, doesn't it? Okay, next up, I want to do one short fill in the wild. Then we're gonna watch this Slayer video. Okay, so here's a. I haven't seen this.
Yeah.
Maybe you have. This is a DSP Gaming Smoker voice mod. Okay, here we go. The Left 4 Dead 2, by the way. This is posted 2 weeks ago. We haven't played it yet. It's pretty funny. Look at it's only a minute long.
Smoker.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
I'm behind cover.
I like that one. I'm behind cover. When he dies, it says what? Mm-hmm.
Show me the money.
If we get $300 of support right now,
It's
I
just,
got a
smoker.
talking about Reed Richards' dick.
just random sound effects. It's just random sound
played it
effects.
fine. I played it perfectly fine.
what?
I got you.
Fuck you.
Banned.
It says ban him here.
Banned.
There we go. Big ups to whoever made that. There we go. Okay. This is what Seabook Dev recommended. And this is DSP reacting to DSP reacting to Slayer's videos that he paid $50 for. This is 2 hours, so I think this is $200. Okay, guys? Big up Seabook
Oh my
Dev.
god.
Can you imagine?
That you couldn't hear the song at
No.
all. So it's like so quiet. All you can hear is me talking. I wonder if this had any copyright issues.
This
Probably not,
dichotomy in
because
his head, right?
it
Between
probably
what's good
couldn't
and bad.
register the music.
And now here's
Yeah, I don't hear it at all. Wow.
Good product you gave him, huh?
refrain here.
Good product. Sorry, man. He couldn't hear the music. My bad. Thanks for the 200, though.
This is the
And by the way,
caption.
this is maxed. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
look, this is
Like,
maxed on
okay.
YouTube.
You're in
I
control
think
of the
this-
levels.
This
Yeah.
answers a very common question on the internet because many people who are not like chronically online commonly ask themselves like, how are those OnlyFans girls making so much money? How are people that are selling pictures of their feet making so much money? When you have someone that paid like $200 for this, it just answers the question. There's no
Yes.
answer. Just
There's
people
no
are going to
answer.
just do that.
That's why Scopely makes $18 billion a year, guys. Because people get addicted to shit, and there we go. Oh, he had to re-record this first part 3 times because he kept fucking up, meaning he watched all these K-pop videos 3 times each by this point. What?
And it's maxed.
Maybe that's why he hates hot girls.
No, but yeah, I can't make this video any louder.
He's tired of
All I
seeing
have to
them.
do is to like do a freaking boost, but I don't want to do that. Blow it out. Wow. Wow, my setup sucked, huh?
Oh,
No wonder
yeah.
people complained all over the
come
years they
on.
couldn't hear my shit. Like the volume level's awful. Now my
You controlled it then, too. What? My levels sucked back then. Thank God I upgraded. What? You control the levels then? It's just a slider.
my microphone.
Yeah.
I could boost it as much as I want. I could double
Oh, my
triple the
God.
volume on this sucker if I want.
Oh,
So,
my God. What a
people really
king.
like the
I can
volume
boost this bitch as long as I want. Who cares? All right.
level now. Because now, like for example, right now, my volume on my PC and everything when I would listen back to my videos is only half. I only turn
Oh,
on
my
half of
God.
the sound.
Only half, King?
What a difference. What an improvement. Wow, I feel bad,
Yeah,
Slayer.
what an improvement.
I seriously do because I had no idea you couldn't hear these music.
It's funny because I was thinking, I was making
That means you didn't listen back to it?
But the
This is the Athena video where she's like Athena and she's shooting arrows and stuff. I totally remember. These are the first videos we ever watched. I remember these because they stand out because the first ones I ever saw.
Big part of Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the point. Okay, you got the point. This is a 2-hour long video. You want to talk about a fucking endure? Watch this bitch. Jesus Christ! Here's the propaganda I was talking about.
The government is not corrupt whatsoever. There is lots of things in government to stop corruption. I like that everything is clean.
What?
You know, I like everything about the
Bro,
food we've
come
seen,
on.
tourism we see. Everything.
Oh, he's talking what he likes about it. He fought for the propaganda.
nice, right? I guess
So
two
the
things that
government is not corrupt. You see why? Because the government itself has a mechanism in place to prevent corruption. That's how it works. I wonder why no other country has figured this out to let the government regulate itself against corruption.
crazy about Singapore that we've learned.
Oh, wait, I
is that
gotta hear
the cost
this.
of living is high. It's expensive to live there, and the weather. It's hot there all the time.
Oh,
and I
no.
cannot stand hot, humid weather. That's
Oh,
really
he's trying to say why he can't move there for you, Slayer.
a big thing for me. Like if I lived
The
there,
government even said they're not corrupt.
it would drive me nuts because I prefer a moderate to colder climate to heat. It's might just be I'm white and my roots are European.
Just
maybe
white,
that's-
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God! You heard that right? What? How much shit is in here? Sav, have you watched all these? This is incredible. I'm white? Yes.
to heat. It's might just be I'm white and my roots are European. So maybe that's why, because in Europe, that's exactly how the weather is, and maybe that's what it is, right? But
Meerkat, can you confirm you hate the hot weather as well, since you are European? Safe to say.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it because I don't enjoy hot weather. It's not because I'm white or because I'm European.
Well, you are white. Kind of Sav said, this is the product of 2 years of monthly propaganda. Yeah, that's funny. After 2 months, he starts like, yeah, this place is awesome. I mean, this is the least corrupt country on earth. And their military is incredible. Look at this.
outside of that, if it wasn't for the weather being the one thing, Singapore's a place I'd probably enjoy visiting and or living in.
Oh my God,
I
it's
would
real.
be willing to change my life and freedoms to get some of the nice things that are there in Singapore, and I totally understand the people who live there who do that, why they do it. I think what
Bro,
it
that's
is,
you know what? That's like when Steven Seagal went to Russia and became like an honorary Russian and was loving Russia. This is the same shit.
understand the people who live there who do that, why they do it. I think what it is living outside of that, it's hard to understand, giving up some personal freedom of mine in order to get something. Like some people don't even understand that concept. Well, I should just have as many freedoms as possible no matter what. Well, when you have as many freedoms as possible, you get people who take advantage of those freedoms and basically hurt everyone around them for their own personal gain, and that's what I don't agree with. So I know I'm kind of turning this
None of that
flyover
happens in Singapore. Confirmed.
What?
to like kind of a pseudo.
So Philip Philip wants less freedoms. Then he's just saying. So yeah, he wants he wants kind of a different government than America has. Then he thinks it's a good idea.
Political commentary, but I feel like that's
I don't
the
know.
best thing to
I think that's just him trying to be nice in watching the video, because otherwise this guy wouldn't give him money if he said that he doesn't like this.
turning this flyover into like kind of
I
a-
think it's just like placeholder expressing himself.
Yeah, he doesn't
I'm
know what
not
to
sure if
say.
he means that.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what he's fucking talking about, honestly. Vike says this is begging for a lore dive. Well, Sav already did it. I'm 2 hours of watching this for the gems. I don't know. Maybe. That's a kick thing, maybe. Faradox says white, European, Italian, Mediterranean. He runs the gamut. Come on. Oh, because before this part, he talks about how the government only allows certain people to have cars and driver's license. Then carries on to say it's worth it. Oh my God, maybe this is worth it. I don't know.
This propaganda video looks pretty good.
Pretty cool.
I'm starting to like this place.
I'm late. Have we established what ALT did to Steve? I've never killed any host. That's for sure. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Before we get out of here, though, we have to play this. So this is the next day. I didn't put this on the docket, but I forgot, Meerkat. But here. This was the day after that one we just saw. Okay? So keep that in your mind. This is the next day after the one we saw. All right? Here we go.
Get a little break here anyway. Can we get some support? Can we get a rally? Can we get to the 300? Can we do DSP Tries It today? And can we do more Silk Song on Friday? Because I would love to do more Silk Song on Friday. This is a great game so far. I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's get some subs on Kick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some super chats, a tip. How about member? We haven't had any gifted members in several days, actually, on YouTube. I think it's been like 4 or 5 days since we had gifted memberships. Let's get some support for the stream and get that momentum going, and then we can hit that goal.
Mm-hmm.
Caption, by the way, is great.
Yes. This is, again, after he said he doesn't beg after he hits the goals, and he already hit 150 here. Today, excuse me. In the earlier stream. Oh, no?
If we don't, it's this simple. If we don't get it, I'm just going to play now, and I'm not even going to mention it for the rest of the stream.
I mean,
we have to hit it right now for me to be able to order the food and me to tell my wife she's not cooking and everything.
Oh, yeah. This is about when he's trying to get DSP Tries It to go, right? DSP Tries It, and he uses... I'm going to have to tell Kat she has to cook. Sorry, Kat, no Taco Bell. We're going to have to cook because he's not getting enough money.
If we don't, it's this simple. If we don't get it, I'm just going to play now, and I'm not even going to mention it for the rest of the stream because we have to hit it right now for me to be able to order the food and me to tell my wife she's not cooking and everything. You know, I told you, we have to do it by 3 p.m.
That's a sad talk, isn't it? Hey, Kat, gotta cook, honey. Ooh,
No?
picking something.
All right, I guess forget it then.
Ooh, what's that?
No one can say I didn't try. I definitely wanted to do DSP Tries It today. I'm craving Taco Bell, actually. I can't wait to try these things, but what are you going to do?
I'm craving it.
Another goal.
I'm craving it.
Tonight, for the record, tonight.
Like, he says, don't say that I didn't try, but what did you try? Sitting here and waiting? Wow,
he tried hyping. The hyping it up.
Stream is the conclusion
yeah,
of
it's so exciting.
Delta Snake Eater. I don't think we're going to hit a goal for that.
Oh, shoot.
Tomorrow, the main stream is Sweet Code N2 HD. I don't think we're going to hit a goal for that either. You know, I don't. I think we're going to have several days where we're not going to be hitting goals. That's why I was hoping to rally today. They'll probably end up having to wait till Friday.
Oh, no. No!
I'm not losing viewers. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What an idiot. You want to know when I started losing viewers? When I started playing this game. Because, like I said, this game is very polarizing. It's a Metroidvania, and not everyone likes it. Because there's a lot of exploration, a lot of backtracking. So I haven't even had great views today at all. But you guys have been supportive, so I don't really care. You know?
Well, that seems to not be the case, but okay. And we are just watching chat for money now. Okay.
Okay. The golden double. It's always been when you hit 10 goals, we do DSP Tries It. We hit a goal. In fact, we hit 2 goals because I counted a contribution this morning for last night's goal, so we hit 48. Then we hit another goal, so we hit 49. But here we are. This is a case where we get momentum, we're close to getting a big support or a big reward, and then we don't do it. This has happened. This is why it's been a week and a half since we've done DSP Tries It. Because we get streams where we hit like 125, 130 bucks, and then that's it. It just peters out at the finish line.
Remember he said he's not going to talk about the goals anymore? That was 2 minutes ago.
The finish line.
There's 5 minutes left in this video.
Fall.
5 minutes.
Fall flat on your face. Oh. Instead of finishing. This has happened several times in the last week and a half. No, we already hit a goal, Hades. That's why it says 300. We already hit our goal of 150. Okay. So this is a second goal for today to do DSP Tries It, see?
Okay.
Ah, I thought we don't talk about it anymore when we hit goals. Huh? This is weird. That was the day before, by the way, when he said that.
Extra Bondage says, I just had Taco
Oh, I
Bell. It's
can't.
worth
This
the
is
hype.
like
Yeah.
this is becoming my new least favorite thing about him, and I didn't think it would be possible after watching him for so long. But this, like, making up your own rules as you go along and pretending like it was always a thing, is so fucking repulsive. Especially when it's all about getting money. It's not about like how you make your content or other shit. It's about getting money, and it's so fucking pathetic and it's so trash. I hate it.
He acts like everything's like, this has happened before, and he'll be like the most specific thing ever. So like, this has happened before. I was playing a Metroidvania game on the day stream, and then the night stream I was playing a chill game, and then the Metroidvania game was supported, but then the chill stream wasn't supported, and it always happens. I knew it was going to happen, by the way. I told you guys this. It's like, what's going on?
Then why don't you give some subs so we can do it today?
Yeah.
Extra Bondage says, I just had Taco Bell. It's worth the hype. Then why don't you give some subs so we can do it today? Let's go. Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Give some subs right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I guess we're not going to do it.
Oh, shoot. The sad music. I love these.
I know. Save Us GTA, you've been asking for a Taco Bell. DSP tries it for a while, actually. I know, and now we finally have a reason to do one. And it's like right there. We're grasping for it, and we just can't grab it.
Really?
It's like it's a ghost. It's ethereal. Like, there it is. There's the taco. I want the 7-layer burrito. Oh, I can't get it. I can't get it.
Oh, God.
I can't grab it. Oh, I can't grab it. All right.
Oh, God.
Well, I need a. You know what? I'm just gonna stand up
Oh,
and stretch
then
my
just
legs for a
wiping
second,
wiping
okay?
his face, now stretching his legs.
Grabbing.
What the fuck is
Alright.
going on, man? And this is like, you don't need to do this. We already hit the fucking goal. What is this guy
Yeah.
having people blackmail him? Is he having like loan sharks showing up to his house? What's the desperation about?
Well,
What is this about?
It's all because it's been slower than ever. This last week has legitimately been the slowest week since this whole year. And he's starting to, every stream is like this, man, because of this. He has to take a
Jeez,
break.
the music is nice.
Uh-huh.
He's
Thinking about it
yawning
the
in the
wrong way.
distance.
Oh,
Wow.
tough work.
It's not $90 in 15 minutes. It's someone does a $5 tip.
Uh-huh.
One person gives a sub. Then someone does a $20 tip.
Oh.
Then someone does a $5 super chat. Then there's momentum. Oh, I'll drop 4 subs. And then we hit it.
Oh.
No one's giving $90.
Ah.
It's a bunch of people working together.
That's not how it
See?
works, though. Working together.
Strong Gates Legacy, no. He says, can you loan us $90 for the goal and we'll pay you back? What is this? I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a decade's menu today? Absolutely not.
Oh,
That is
hilarious,
not how it
gang.
works. How dare you? How dare you suggest such a thing? Wow, it's ridiculous. And in truth, my stomach is growling. I'm actually really
Oh my
hungry
God.
today. So today's the perfect day for Taco Bell. It is. Seriously, I'm very hungry. I would devour this stuff for this DSP tries it today. I would.
Okay. This is rough, man. I'm fast forwarding.
How it works. One person,
Oh,
little thing,
okay, here we
little
go.
thing, little thing.
We're
2, 2,
still
12.
going.
So who's next?
Who's next?
Come on, let's get another one right now. Let's get 1 sub on Kick. Let's get a tip. Right now, I'm serious. It doesn't have to be big, just small.
I'm
That's how it works.
serious.
I'm serious. Honestly,
What the fuck do you
serious.
mean I'm
We're gonna have it.
serious?
We'll have it by 3. We will.
We will. We will. We will. How long does
King
this
Ferb
go?
says he has a coupon for half off a gold today only. Sorry, that coupon expired. That was a limited time offer. It expired.
Great joke. Ooh, hilarious.
Come on. Let's get 1 sub on Kick right now. Just 1. Anyone. Just do 1 sub.
We have never been this low, though. I really think this is the lowest we ever been in terms of begging. I know there was a time you could argue, right? The bankruptcy time. When we were doing literal,
Yes.
like, you know, I can't support my house, so let's get $1,000 on a stream on Friday, like that kind of shit. But this one is more constant, right? It is just endless now. Every single day turns into this. So I don't know what's worse, you know? Like, huge, I need $2,000 this weekend, or I want 150 today, and I will just pause the stream for 10 minutes till I get it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
that's the worst part. Because the way that I remember it, the begging used to be like an unrecorded segment in between like playing the game and kind of like begging while playing the game. But now it's just like we're stopping everything, and this is 8.5 minutes. of just sitting there and waiting for money. It's not even like the begging part. It's just after the begging, we just sit there and it's really uncomfortable and he waits for money to come through, which is like the most absolutely humiliating. Like, think about it. It's not making it worth it. Like, it's not worth the money. Like, even if people were giving him as much money as he's getting, I would feel like fucking shit having to sit here and wait for it. Like, God damn it.
I mean, that's why he is not a normal human being, because doing this for this many years, man, and like at the end of the day, look at yourself in the mirror and saying, yeah, I got 150 today, but holy shit, man. But he didn't even see it anymore. You know, I don't think he even sees that as a negative anymore. It's so broken, you know? Like any normal human being, like, holy fuck, man. I just did that, and the guy did $7. Like, you know, I punched myself in the face, man. I just done.
Yeah, and this kind of takes me full circle with the whole third path thing.
Yeah.
And the whole theme of that. And the third path with him was rationalizing begging and saying why that is okay and why that should be acceptable in his particular circumstance and his particular position and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And it worked. It worked because it excuses all of this shit. Where we can just sit there for 10 minutes and extort people for money, essentially, over gameplay videos. It's not even like he's doing some shit that many people like. It's fucking dog shit gameplay.
And like, whatever you want to say is the worst job to have in real, you know, in real society, whatever you want to say that is, you are so far ahead of what DSP is doing, right? Like, you could look yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, my job fucking sucks, but you got that money in your bank account at the end of the day for the work you put in. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? This is incredible, the levels we've fallen down to.
Go for it. Mm-hmm. Here we go. What did I say?
Well, here we go.
I just received $1.50. Yeah. I got $1.50
tip notification.
Kick.
And then there was one sub from your future stepdad. There you go. See this? See what I'm saying? So now...
Your future stepdad, by the way.
$6 more? Yeah, $6.
Your future stepdad is, here's a Theo theory for you, isn't gifting any big sub bombs anymore. He's enjoying the ride. He's one of those kind of people for Philip. Like, okay, I'll give him a little bit to keep this going, because like he clearly doesn't want to help him hit the goals, but he's like drip feeding a little bit. DSP gives him special attention. That's what he's in it for.
$6. So now we're at 218. Your future stepdad's now at 5 gifted subs for the stream. Do you see what I mean? Now let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to continue to play. But guys, in the next 10 minutes, let's rally. Let's do it. We've got momentum. Let's go. A little bit here, a little bit here. I'm not asking for $90 from someone. I'm saying if we all work together, we'll hit it. Let's go. Okay, let's actually.
Okay.
This is why
cool.
this doesn't work. And I hate it when he tries to frame it as such, because it's not. He's trying to pretend like there's a community effort to hit the goals, which doesn't happen because it's not a community. The community has no space to discuss anything. He canceled the forums that he has. Those people have nowhere to actually be a community. It's all centered around him. And that's not really a community when it's all about one person who is the center of attention, who constantly demands everybody gives him attention. It's not a community. It really is individual people giving him money so he can be appeased and he can be happy, or whatever other reasons, as we already talked.
Because even the whales don't even talk, right? The whales don't come in streams and watch. They're not even there. So it's like you got to talk to Jade or Game Boy or one of these two, and they don't even want to talk to each other because no one likes each other over there. And then, of course, there's LARPers helping that be difficult, making that be a little bit more difficult too, obviously. But Jordan Fadeaway says, you think about it, government subsidies fund him. In some ways, Jordan Fadeaway, that's not a lie. And that's confirmed, by the way. Confirmed from people that have said it themselves, by the way. I'm not just saying a Theo theory there. Young Beat 666 says, what if DSP is the only thing keeping the public safe from Cat? Kind of like No Face in Spirited Away. That's a fun theory, Young Beat, but until I see an animation of that, not buying it. Okay, you got to make it happen. And Sean Roberts says, let me just put the tip in. That's it. Just get the momentum going. I'll try that. Let's get that momentum going. Just get the first tip, and then we'll see what happens after that. I've used that trick before. Never was. No, I haven't. Okay. Is there anything else we should cover, Meerkat, before we get into it? Oh, we did. Let's show this. There was DSP. I'll show you the video here. The picture of it. DSP hosted somebody, right? DSP hosted this gentleman, and unfortunately, that gentleman took that opportunity to watch DSP detractor videos. So I don't know if some people were in there. I don't know if people were in there like feeding him, but this guy was rated Mad TV, and then what he does is just watch DSP detractor videos. And that's what he did for an hour or so. And that's the right move, by the way, if you want to get people to follow you and shit. Just being honest. I mean, that's what you got to do.
You have the next thing?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
This guy was so grateful to be hosted by a legend such as Darkside Phil that he went to express his gratitude on the Raw Phil channel.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, homie. Let's link up and kill some grubs. To Raw Phil. Big ups, man. Oh, I do want to show this one. There was I saw this from 14 hours ago. DSP left a review of Metal Gear Solid Delta. Falkirk says, "You're just wrong on every level." And DSP says, "Your opinion doesn't matter if you don't care to justify it." So there we go.
I mean,
nailed it.
Like, just don't respond. I have a couple of comments about that video.
Please.
So, I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to make like generic YouTube first impressions videos or review videos. Thank you for pulling that up because I'm going to use that as an example.
Yeah.
So he made a video about his impressions of the Metal Gear Delta game, which is perfectly fine. First of all, the thumbnail looks like something that Angry Joe would make. Because I don't like the Angry Joe thumbnails. But the exception is people don't think Angry Joe is a complete fucking buffoon and a joke. And also he didn't jerk off on the internet. So this just not gonna fly with today's audience. No one's gonna care to watch this. Furthermore, you start watching the video and there's not like one frame of gameplay. And the video is about like comparing the differences between the old game, the new game, and I need to sit here and watch this geezer tell me about it instead of just showing me, which is the worst kind of content you can have.
Yes. It's called the least effort possible for review. He does this while streaming, by the way. So he'll be like mid-begging, then go, okay, let's make a review, guys. Hang on a second. I know some people stream clips that get a lot of fucking views, but, you know, usually they're ad shit or they're very interesting people, very interesting speakers, and you can just watch them no matter what. But this is like just ranting to a screen about random things he thinks. And with the, with his current get up, looks like he's working at a bowling alley again. But here we go.
Really, like, all I can give him credit for is taking the effort to clip this as a separate video. Nothing else deserves any kind of recognition. Oh, like, I know he's trying to like diversify, but this isn't it. It doesn't work, and no one's gonna care for it or watch it.
But you got to remember that he stopped doing that. Remember during the King arc, he would have clips every fucking day. That's long gone because the views went so far down. It's over, right? It's like, okay, I'm done. But he used to do that during the King arc. He would have 2 clips or so a day. Now it's like, oh, we just do it for reviews because he thinks to get 1,000 views on that. But anyways, I know what you're saying. That Indian boy Peen definitely wants the Brazilian clip, and I think Poems Past has it. I hope.
Oh yeah, I have it. I put it in the docket. It's like marked in green. I just forgot to say that.
Okay, big ups. Here we go. Boom. And here we go.
R to USD. Here. R to USD. Here it is.
Okay.
So you get 5. That's the equivalent of 29 cents. I'm just going to ban you right now. Here we go.
Not enough. They donated money to Philip, but it was not a high enough amount, so you get banned.
I can't ban them. Did they already get banned? They won't even let me ban them. I'm trying. They won't even let me. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I got it.
There we go. Fuck them. Very cool, man. Very cool. Very cool. By the way, he did say this, though. So buy some WWE credits on me, bro. So it makes sense, actually. It makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
Anyways, okay, my friends. That will do it for the show today. Meerkat and I are working very hard, though. When I say working on very hard, I mean we're talking about it. The DM show, Meerkat. Can we promise that in a short style time, maybe? Can we at least soft promise this, maybe, in the next 2 weeks or so?
Oh, 2 weeks. Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're promising it now. We don't overpromise and underdeliver. In the next 2 weeks, we will do the DM show. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think I would like the people to give us suggestions to what would make like the best experience for them. Because like what we want to do is we want to dive into the DMs and see the type of shit that DSP talks about, like correlate that to some clips, and basically just like do a deep dive of it and make it entertaining. So we're thinking about doing it in different episodes so we can pace apart the different events. So if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments or whatever, and we're gonna check it out.
We're gonna make, because we're gonna do one whole DM show. It is way too long, so we're gonna kind of break it up. I think is the way we're gonna do it. But it would be nice to go like, okay, he said this, and then this happened in real life, so that's a little bit more to it. But we're gonna make it happen, all right? But you're all fucking legends, all right? Thanks so much for chilling. We will see you in the next one. I'll do the pre-stream, so I'll forward you to WPIG after the outro song. You're all legends, everybody. Thanks for watching. Meerkat, any final words for the beautiful people out there?
No, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next thing that we do.
Bye-bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups.
I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats, 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. you know? Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Anger is good.